Going live on Twitch. Get a nice close-up on the picture here. Alright. Our adventure began in Tyr, where the party traveled around the Iron Mountains to the north, where they went to Desverendi's Valley. From Desverendi's Valley, they traveled up into the mountains, past all of the Kyr that were being displaced from the forest ridge. They arrived at Outpost Zero, where they met Caspar, the mighty hunter. Him and a bunch of halflings led them through the forest ridge. With the guides, they had hoped to be able to pass through the forest ridge unmolested by the halflings, but the halflings are quite mean in this part of the world.
They're quite molestic.
And quite molestic. So, also, it didn't help that Caspar was a serial killer and he murdered many of the halflings on the way. So they sort of lost faith in the party and wanted to get away from Caspar. But eventually the party arrived in Pack's lair, where they discovered the horrible truth about what happened to their master Korganard, eaten by Pack. So they defeated Pack, and after defeating Pack, they traveled towards the Dragon Crown Mountains through this expanse of grassland where the Thrycreen are frenzied by the effects of the cyanatrix emanating from the Dragon Crown Mountain. The frenzied Thrycreens befriended the party using some psionics. The Thrycreen that they met is traveling with Taurus, and they're headed to the Dragon Crown Mountains, but the rest of the party is a little bit slower, and they end up stuck in this sandstorm where they get attacked by one of the Order. I actually skipped a step. There's an Urukite camp, but it's not super important. It's just a reminder that the Urukites are also looking for the secret of the Dragon Crown Mountains. Don't forget that they're out there, they're doing things. Hamanu's best men, they're still adventuring around, even though Ulrig has been swapped to your side, and one of the other ones died. I forget which one. I think the wizard? Might have been the wizard. But anyway, they're still trying to get to the same place you're trying to get, deep in the center of the mountains there. But before you could get there, you got attacked. So, Shemu Cloudrider is a powerful psionicist wizard. We were in combat.
Basically Pack plus?
Yeah, it's pretty similar to Pack. More powerful psionics, but this one, she focuses her psionics on animal control. So her animal handling is super high. She controls a cloud ray. She's got a handful of other animal-related abilities as well. Did we finish the initiative last time?
I don't know.
Well, we'll just start at the top. Alright. Sia's not here, so we're going to skip him. Will's not here, so we're going to skip him too. So, Long, you get to go first. What does Morg do here?
Okay, let's see.
You already cast your Call Lightning spell, right?
Yes.
And the Cloud Ray teleported down here to make attacks and is only currently 90 feet up, so you can strike with your lightning if you want.
Alright, I use... Wait, I forget if it's my bonus action. Call lightning. Is hitting them with the lightning again actually a bonus action? I forget that. Let's see. Doing it again on your turn is... action every turn. Okay. I will use my action to smite him in the rider. And it is a 5d10 fighting damage. Dex save roll, please, for DC 16.
Alright. Shit.
Or
I rolled a 1.
5d10. Alright. They take 24 points of lightning plus cold damage.
Not bad.
And
Lightning and cold?
20 points of lightning and then 4 points of cold. But yeah,
Oh.
it's not immune to either, so just same together. And I will move slightly back away in behind the cactus. And that's it. I can't do anything with my bonus action.
All right. Hey, Joe.
Go down.
Jodep.
What up?
Hey, Jodep.
I didn't do it.
You want to hop on the table, Joe?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Right, my bad. So, I'm still waiting to hear what's going on with the thigh cream.
They are traveling at high speed, and you're struggling to keep up.
Oh, you said I got there.
Well, you're getting there, but this happens at the same time, so. we're
Oh,
kinda
okay.
Sequence of events, you know.
Okay. I can appreciate that.
No problem. Take your time. I have to get out a figurine anyway. I'll find it here. Rimworld 2. Oh my god, you are just the multitasking man.
I'm about to turn on my computer for work. I'm going to work too. You think it, I can do it. Do 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 do.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh, look at Pat. Oh wait, this is Shamu. Shamu. Ah, you guys missed out.
You here,
guys
Joe?
could have been with us. Yeah, I'm here.
You on the table? You see what's going on?
Alright.
Okay, so do you see this magical circle here?
Sure.
This blue magic circle that's over here next to ring sight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what happens is Shemu Cloud Rider is going to use all of her power, all of her mighty power. She's going to cast a spell. It is a 9th level spell called Gate, and she opens a massive gate directly to the plane of water, and an enormous geyser of water shoots up from the earth. And when it comes splashing down in the splashing water, it's revealed that a creature has emerged up out of the gate, and the gate closes. So it leaves behind a big watery patch, and what has appeared is the ancient topaz dragon Iltharagma.
What?
For frick's sake.
So there's a cloud ray and a dragon rider. I mean, and a cloud ray rider.
All right, Joe, that's you. I'm gonna send you
Oh,
stats.
man. Oh, y'all are in for it now.
Wait,
Oh.
so the dragon was sent to fight him?
The dragons sent to
The
fight you.
dragon? No, the
I'm the
dragon's
dragon.
sent to fight us, so we're fighting multiple enemies. And Taurus is now one of the enemies.
No, Taurus isn't one of the enemies. Joe Dab is one of the enemies.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Since I abandoned you, he
Yeah,
sees it
abandoned
fit
us.
that he sees it fit that I should go against y'all. Chicka chicka, yeah.
There you go, Joe.
Stop saying words.
I had to put it in a text file and send that to you because it was too many texts, too many letters.
Okay.
Okay, so Shimu Cloud Rider, the powerful psionicist of the Order, using all the powers at her disposal, opens this gate to the plane of water, through which Iltharagma, the elder topaz dragon, emerges. And this creature is a mighty thing to behold. And Shimu is going to use her powers to send a booming command to Iltharagma. We had a deal! It is time to repay what you owe. And with a snarl, Iltharagma is going to begin attacking the party, but he seems very unhappy to be here, and is going to shout all sorts of curses in Draconic. Topaz dragons don't like to be disturbed. This is one of the more powerful creatures from the plane of water. A named dragon, CR20. So that's what Shimu Cloud Rider does. Iltharagma doesn't get to go just yet, but read that over. And when you do get to go at the bottom of the initiative, use that information wisely.
Does he have summoning sickness?
He doesn't get to go right away. You can see I put him on the initiative after my Taurus isn't here, so I could even take him off. Yeah, like so. At the end of the initiative. Alright. So, Shemu Cloud Rider is going to send a message to Grimorn telepathically and say, I know of your power, Fire Cleric. I have the perfect counter. So, this is a direct attack at the God of Fire, calling on the powers of the Plane of Water. Does Grimorn have any mental retort? Krias?
It's my turn.
You can respond to this message.
It's about to be your turn, and Shemu just talked directly at you in your mind.
So I didn't hear what he said.
He taunted you.
Shemu said, I've heard of your power, Fire Cleric, and I have the perfect counter, and summoned a blue dragon. Or not a blue dragon,
Oh,
like
I know.
a topaz
Yeah.
dragon from the water
The
plane.
water. Perfect counter, but we're opposites. They all affect each other.
Is there anything generally known about topaz dragons?
I don't know. No idea. They
How
suck.
long did it take them to get where they were?
What? Huh?
How long did it take you guys to walk all the way over there?
He's asking,
Oh
like,
yeah, you. Oh,
where-
you
where
stayed at the
everybody is.
camp.
Yeah, he's at the start point.
Well, I don't know. Well, not that far. It was pretty close. Okay, let me.
No,
Is it-
everybody's moved pretty far, actually. It's, alright, let me look. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Like, I'd say like 90 to 100 feet away. Going semi-diagonal.
I'm gonna shoot a fireball to the ray.
That's where people seem to be, like, moving in that direction around this big sand dune towards some cactuses.
I'm shooting a fireball to hit the ray and the dude riding the ray.
Okay.
DC
Okay,
19.
how far away did you say it was?
Close to 100 feet. If you're trying to get to where the rest of the party is. That's where Orin and Morg went.
Alright.
So wait, he summoned me, but does he actually have control of me? Do I owe him?
Okay. There is an arrangement. You have been bribed with a great and powerful treasure that you desire. And in order to get it, you must pay a debt, and that debt is being called here. You must battle the enemies of Shemu in order to obtain the treasure from Shemu.
I am going to, yeah, fireball on the cloud array and the rider.
Yeah.
DC 19.
Okay. Counterspell.
That's what I thought. All right. That's it.
All right.
What else?
Can I? Oh wait, no, never mind. Wind elemental, I can't do that. It's gonna use my counter spell,
You want to counter the counter?
but it's on an item, and I can't access my item on an elemental.
Okay, but I've used my reaction to cast counterspell, so I don't have a reaction anymore. Okay, the cloud ray. The cloud ray. What does the cloud ray do? Give me a moment here. Check its stats. Okay. The cloud ray is going to fly down 30 feet, and it's going to emit a 60-foot cone down at the ground. Each creature in the area has to make a DC 18 Dex save, or they take 50 lightning damage.
Ooh.
Okay, who's got a circle? Circle. It's just this huge one. I'll copy that one. Hang on. I'll make a smaller one.
See, I might still have a counter spell. Like a tattoo or whatever. Not sure if he can cast this spell. I'm gonna die.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 foot.
I think everybody's gonna die except for me.
Yeah, we're all gonna die on this way. There's no way we can do it.
What if we bring Shamu, the Cloud Rider, and we run all the way to where the Mantis people are? Will they help us fight him?
Yeah.
They probably do random things.
55 damage? Alright, I'll take it.
It does 50 damage if you fail the DC 18 Dexterity save. When you rolled a 14, you take a huge chunk of lightning damage. Krakow, the lightning blasts down in a wave of thunder. Make a note that Thunder Wave is on recharge. That's sort of its Dragon Breath attack. So let's see, I moved half of my movement. It's going to move back up. So let's see, I had to get 30 feet down. I can go 30 feet back up. So it'll still be about 90 feet in the air.
Somebody has to roll for CR.
Hey, Ninja.
Or he might... Is he doing counter spell or not?
That'd be handy. You're gonna take a lot of damage from that one. Where's he at? Can he see it from there?
Ninja.
What's up?
Well, he can't anyways because
my
he's too
arcane-
far away.
My arcane eye is still on. Is it obvious the dragon doesn't want to be there?
It started snarling and speaking in Draconic angrily when it appeared. I cannot find Soul anywhere on the map. Where is Soul here in this encounter?
He's too far away. It's only 60 feet and the thing is further than that.
I still need to know where he is tactically.
He's over here.
Oh, he didn't load. That was weird. He's like a weird little box on this one for some reason. Like this model doesn't load, whatever this one is. He loads on this one. Here, let me switch him to this one for now so I can see where he is. Yeah, he was invisible until I swapped it to number 1. Let me try to ping him one more time. I sent one message earlier.
I'm in the turn order also, yes.
Yeah.
By the way, you could not cast a counter spell on my fireball.
Why?
Isn't the range 60 feet, Ninja?
Nah, I can double it. And I was...
Alright.
Well, hang on.
You cast meta magics on reactions?
Yeah, you can always add sorcery points to change it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was within range of 120 feet. It was like 90 feet when I cast it. It doubles all of the distances of a spell. The range distances. Okay, so, Taro. A dragon appears
Yes.
just next to you through a magical portal, snarling and pissed off, and thrashing about. And you're just this meek little Terran just standing right next to it. What do you do?
Well, I assume I stand no chance of beating this thing, so I will instead use my best power and ask it a question.
Shoot. What is your
Let me
question?
just double check. Hang on, it's right next to you. I'm just seeing if I don't have to burn that sending spell. Connect with the mind. Speak mentally in a language that no one knows. I'm gonna try to establish a telepathic link with this thing. And just like, this is a creature of water, so I guess, just common. I'll just talk to it in common.
Okay.
It's like, why do you attack us? For what reason are you aiding
on
this
one thing.
person?
I'm not the three of us took the lightning damage, no, during his attack?
I believe so.
Was
So,
I
like,
out of range?
no, you're
Well-
not there, but there's Morgan Sia that, I don't know, you guys have to roll your deck save.
Let me open Sia's character
Not in the
sheet.
circle.
Yeah, you are. Oh no, it's Oren. Sorry, not you. So
Hello, how are
Oren,
you?
you gotta roll for Oren and the Sia Ninja.
Ah, Sia's here. Sia?
Yo.
Okay. Let me catch you up. So, Shemu Cloud Rider is riding a Cloud Ray. And during the Cloud Ray's turn, it flies low, and it emits lightning bolts that strike the ground. And it'll strike everybody in this area unless they make a dex save. But it is a spell-like effect, and you could potentially counter it if you want.
Yes.
You still have a spell to counterspell?
Yes.
I think you rested before you got here, right?
Hey, legendary actions, I can use them anytime, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm just asking this thing why it's attacking us, why it's working with this person. Please stop. I can offer you other things if you don't murder us all.
Ah, indeed. Hold that thought one moment, though. So Sia, the Cloud Ray emits bolts of lightning everywhere. You said you wanted to counter it, so you burn a spell.
He can't though. Like Sia can't double his spell's distance.
Well, it's
How far is it?
60 feet away when it cast this spell.
No, it was 90 feet away.
It was 90 feet. It flew 30 feet in order to shoot a cone that goes 60 feet to hit the ground, and then he flew 30 feet back up because he can move 60 on his turn flying.
Okay.
But at that moment, when he's at 60 feet and he uses his ability, you can use counterspell. Okay, so you counter the effect, so nobody takes lightning damage.
Hooray!
And that would have hit Orin and Grimorn as well. Okay. Also, we skipped your turn at the top of the initiative, so what do you want to do, Sia?
This is back when it was 90 feet away, correct?
It was 90 feet away, and it is again now, so either way.
Okay. Um. Wait a minute. It has the Cloud Ray has a rider, right?
The Cloud Ray has a rider, a powerful member of the Order, Shamu.
What happens if I was to cast Enemies Abound on the Cloud Ray?
Enemies abound. You could try it. Is that your confirmed move?
Hold on. Automatically see when you frighten. When a friend target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe. Regarding all creatures, it can see. Oh no, can it see his rider or is it on his back?
At some point you can see.
Okay, like can the Cloud Ray see the rider itself?
Can the Cloud Ray see the rider? On its back? No.
Okay. Can I use Romulus Psychic Lance on the rider?
It automatically strikes the target, right? So,
Yep.
I think it would go around and hit. Is that your confirmed move?
Yes.
Alright, you unleash your Psychic Lance.
I think he has to roll an int save. Or take the full 17 damage and be incapacitated. That's the lowest I've rolled on it. Damn.
26.
He passes too, so that's even lower. That is the lowest I've ever rolled on that. That is.
So what's that, 8 damage?
Yeah. Yeah. And then, we already went through the jungle. I already used both my Bright Inspirations earlier. That's my turn.
Alright, you strike the rider, Shamu, and she lets out a cry of
Wait,
pain.
Can I move, actually, behind this tree?
Sure.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Alright, so, you ask the dragon what it wants, and the dragon is going to say that a bargain has been struck, and it will have its treasure.
Wait. That was my turn.
No, this is just a communication. You don't know this information, so let me just cover it, because like. Which one of these things was it?
He's gonna send it to me directly, or
I had something queued up from when it was my turn. I was in for a win.
There's a magic ring. A very cool magic ring was promised to the dragon.
what kind of magic ring?
A cool one.
I have a pretty cool magic ring and some cool stuff.
Yeah,
Would
but
you
it's
like
not.
to see it
It's
instead of
not
killing
the ring of coolness.
He also says to Ringside, a psionicist. See how powerful you really are. I can play mind games.
How about instead I give you? Hang on.
Almost.
All right, we can come back to him. Oren not being here is going to.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was my turn.
Not yet. It's about to be though. Right after his turn is done.
Okay, what does the ring do? What's the ring's function?
Image will flash in your mind of an immunity to heat.
That's it.
If you promise to not, like I have a ring of fire resistance right here. We have a fire cleric. If you leave us alone and like I don't know, give us your magical number. I can give you a whole set of magical things that will make you immune to the heat, and you'll never have to worry about it. Heck, this cloth makes me immune to the heats of the desert.
Unfortunately, no treasure can compare to the Ring of Coolness.
Why?
If you can't tell by the name, I mean.
What if he just teams
That
up with
was the
us
I
funniest
really
thing.
hope
Okame
you're
and
joking.
take the Ring of Coolness?
I really hope you're joking right now, and the book just didn't say it will accept nothing else because it's called cool.
I would take nothing but the ring of coolness.
It says right in the Topaz Dragon description that they're a little hard to predict.
They even fit the ring. Now that I'm thinking about it, can dragons fit?
Oh yeah, yeah. It can assume any shape. It could look like any of you if it wanted to.
What about the gauntlets of coolness?
You're trying to bribe it with anything. Roll a persuasion. Let's just do this as a roll. You're trying to persuade the dragon. Let's not take forever. You just want to. You're trying to persuade it. Can you? Let's find out.
Okay. Roll with advantage because I'm using the power of luckiness. Slash roll. Explanation point roll. +9. And again, because I'm not taking any freaking chances. Oh well, 25.
25. How do you feel about that, Joe?
What's his charisma? He's got a high charisma. Let me do an insight on that. I'm gonna roll an insight. Just see what we got. No? +5.
That's not charisma. Inside his wisdom.
Yeah. I'm gonna let him slide. He's considering not killing you. Go on.
If
He's
you,
going.
uh,
No. I mean, that's the
If-
next turn. The next turn, he's not gonna attack you.
sorry.
'Cause 6 seconds. 6
Okay,
seconds.
sorry.
He's gonna.
continue.
You
He's
bought
gonna
yourself
hear
some
you out.
time.
He's gonna hear you out.
Hey, that's a good save. You're 5 feet from a deadly dragon, and you convince it with a bribe not to kill you. That's a good move. I like his moxie. I think that's probably a safe move there. All right, Iltharagma,
Ugh.
the ancient dweller in the plane of water.
So what he's gonna do? He's gonna say. Well, he said go on his reaction, right? His reaction was to say go on. He is going to. Let's see what your. Let's see. What do you have to offer? What was he, a Terran?
Mhm.
What do you have to do, little psionicist? And he's going to use his action to use his 8th level mind blink and put it on himself.
Yep.
So he's gonna mind blink himself for 24 hours, just to be safe. And he's going to hear out him. What he's also gonna do is he's gonna spare ringside if he wants to hear ringside out. But that fire guy, how close is he to that fire guy?
About 100 feet.
100 feet, huh? Oh, that's too far away.
I can even see him behind the boulder.
Let me get the measuring tool here. Let's see, I'll put this over
Behind a
both
giant
dragons.
sand dune and a. Oh, that's not the boulder. That's the Korganard and statue thing.
Measuring tool says 120 feet, and he's behind a
that's
a very large statue
No, it's
of
cool.
a
It's cool.
half-human,
This is 60 feet.
half-Avengian mantis face.
This would have been 60 feet. It's fine. He's going to trying to look what his bonus actions are.
His bonus actions are broken.
Yeah, they're just fucking all over the place. I'm just like, oh god damn. Because his bonus action was going to use it on ring sight, but he's decided to hold it. Do you really think you have something? He'll send it to you mentally, and he'll allow you to respond mentally. He'll allow you to communicate with him mentally. Just you, nobody else. Because he wants to hear you out. So he'll say, tell me what you have in mind, little Psionicus. And he's going to walk up this and get like a more advantageous spot above you, like he's preying on you. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Can I
gonna
respond?
curl down like a cobra, like looking at you, like. Go ahead and respond. Yeah.
Okay. Ninja, what do I know about dragons off the bat? Just like general knowledge.
They don't exist.
Just
That's
so I'm
what you
not
know.
cheating. Well, frick. That don't help, does it?
But he looks like a drake, maybe.
Yeah, like your best analogy is it's kind of like a water drake. It's like a drake, but its coloration is like a water drake, but its body shape is a little different. Maybe a mutant water drake.
Over the years, I have gathered all manner of magical things. Wait, this is sending spell, so I can't just keep talking.
No, he's letting you speak with him.
Okay.
It's got full-on
I've gotten all
telepathy at
sorts of-
120 feet.
Yeah, he's listening. He's listening to your thoughts. Just so you can't send to him, he's listening to your thoughts.
Okay. I've
He
gathered
did
all
mind
manner
blank.
of magical. I heard you. I got it.
Okay.
Like I've gathered all sorts of amazing magical things over the course of my adventures that you might find favorable. I could even. What better way to get your immunity to the heat and flame than to have a very priest of the fire give it to you as a peace offering and a gift. And if that is not enough, I
He
could offer
says,
you a manner of things.
He says, think about your magical things you have in your possession. Can you send me a list of your
you're
magical
asking me to
things?
literally do that. That's gonna be
and
a
I'd
bit
like you-
hard because of the.
Ninja, can we do it like this? I'd like him to make a save on what he'd like to try to hide or what he wants to show this guy.
Are you doing a perception check on him?
Is that appropriate? Like, he's trying to communicate telepathically and read his thoughts. And he says, think about what you owe, like what magic items, because he's talking about his magic items. He says he wants you to think about it so he can picture them himself.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a particular spell you're going for that would require a save. Usually not.
Like reading mine, or
Yeah, I'm just trying to read his mind, I guess. Is that gonna just wait till my turn?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'll wait till my turn.
But yeah, all sorts of incredible things I could offer you, if you but only don't kill us all.
All right. So far you telepathically talked and you moved, but Shemu's gonna get mad if you don't do something.
Well, that was my one turn, my 6 seconds, and he does that one thing. He gets ready to attack this guy. He just wants to know what he's got to give. That's better than the Ring of Coolness.
All right.
It's not like that was his question. It was like, what do you have? It's better than the Ring of Coolness.
All right. I guess we.
He gave a list of things, but he didn't really make an offer. So
Yeah.
I'll let him on his turn do that, and if he doesn't do anything, then I'll attack.
Yeah, it's really up to Taro, like what he wants to reveal. He can
Yeah.
think of any items he wants to think of.
So you got to like your next turn to figure that out. Go ahead, Zia.
Does the item he's talking about just make you like? Is that a fire immunity thing or resistance to like the weather condition, like heat?
Wait, that would be so. This dragon, what's his intelligence?
He's very intelligent.
Is 19.
19. Man,
Oh no, 23.
I'm trying to be like
It's
this dragon.
His
for a
charisma's
minute.
19.
Well, he
I'm
doesn't.
trying to be like him for real.
He doesn't
Got no
explain in
words.
great detail, but it's a ring with 3 enchantments in it. Like, you might typically get a ring with 1 enchantment. It does, like, one thing, but this particular ring is cool. It has 3 enchantments.
What if I give him a living cactus?
A living cactus.
Water cactus.
Well, that's your move. Are you asking the dragon,
Oh.
will you take this cactus?
Yeah. Yes. Dragon, would you appreciate a living cactus?
What do you say, Joe?
We grown-ups are having conversation here. I'll eat you in a second.
I'll eat you in a second.
Eat me. What?
Munch.
Well, why would you do that though?
Silence,
what
nuggets.
purpose would that serve?
You're gonna make him upset.
You're looking like a chicken tender right now.
He is focused on ringside right now, and you just try to take his attention. I love it. It's gonna make this so much easier.
Well, that's the wait a minute. Ninja.
Yeah.
Ninja. Oh yeah. How do Cloud Ray babies work?
Well, they come out of the cloud ray vagina, and they immediately levitate. Even from birth, they know how to levitate. And then they get very big, very fast, and acquire all of their other abilities over their short aging period, I suppose.
Okay, so I'd probably find one in the sky. Got it. All right.
I imagine they'd hang out close to the parent, suckling on the
What if I cast
cloud
enemy-
ray nipples.
What if I cast enemies abound on the rider while he's on the Cloud Ray?
He's bound on the rider. It's worth
Would
a
he
shot.
attack the Cloud Ray? Then I'm gonna go for that. If that doesn't work, then moving on to Plan B, which is I don't know if I have a Plan B.
All right. Enemies
And
abound
characters
is
who specifically
4th
roll.
level, right?
No, I think it's 3rd, but I can upcast it.
Are you casting it at 3rd or 4th? Or higher?
4th.
You want to cast it at 4th?
Yep, and no wait, hold on. Enemies about man, my character she's being slow. Yep, 3rd level spell, but I'm upcasting it to 4th. Man, there we go.
All right. What kind of save is it?
What happens if you upcast a spell that requires a save? Or
It usually lists the upcasting effect in the spell at the bottom.
Yeah, underneath.
This one you cannot upcast, it looks like. So you reach into the mind of a creature. It makes an intelligence saving throw. It automatically succeeds if it's immune to being frightened.
shit.
I don't think it is. So that's good.
Oh.
Oh wait, you're casting it on the rider, right?
Yes.
Okay. int save. Let's see here. Ooh, it's not good. What's your DC?
I'm going to character sheet. 16.
Yeah, I rolled a 12. I'm not gonna make it. All right, enemies found.
Is regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the spell effect on a success.
That's a good move. Separate the rider from its mount.
Correct. And then I don't think I have a bonus action left. Well, no, I do have a bonus action, but I don't know if I can do anything. Let me look at my spell list. And has anyone taken damage yet? No one?
Nobody.
I have
Alright.
not.
Is there a safer area I can move to?
Maybe.
Can I move outside the city? Yeah, I'm just gonna. But actually, no. I have to stay here because he's 90. Yep, I gotta stay. I'm trying to stay within range. Yep, that's my turn. There we go. All right. That's
26.
everything. What's going on?
Okay, so Will has not been here. He's not responded. So I'm gonna say when the rider, or when the cloud ray came swooping in, Will pops out from behind the bush, throws a couple daggers. The first one misses. The second one hits. It does 26 damage to the cloud ray. And then this turn, the same thing happens. Will's going to use a bonus action to dip behind cover, roll stealth. Does the creature see where he went? Good question. No, he avoids its detection. He pops out. He makes his 2 attacks. Both of them hit. The first one's going to do the additional damage. I don't have enough dice. Let me roll it on the roller here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that one. And then that one. And his modifier, which is not listed. +5. Okay. +5. Okay, so 26 damage during round 1. Or the previous round, and then this round, 30 damage. That's a good hit. Getting it to 56 damage. So the Cloud Ray is pretty badly wounded by that attack. Their series of attacks. And then he's just going to end his turn behind this cactus over here. Not in stealth. Okay, so, Morg. What do you do?
Back to me.
Yeah?
I see the dragon and the cloud ray. And the dragon is not attacking. I will fly up 40 feet away from the rest of the party and back more and cast the lightning again while it's in the circle and hit the cloud ray. So roll a DC 16 dex save again.
Alright. I rolled a 1 again. Damn it. It's brutal.
The dice is wiggling. Stop wiggling. That's 9, 17, 20, 23, 25, 29 points of lightning bolt damage.
This is against the ray?
And the cloud and the rider.
Does it hit them both? It's like a group
It's
thing?
an AoE thing, yeah, it's supposed to hit multiple targets.
Oh.
It's a 5-foot radius, so if I'm striking the rider, it should hit everywhere on the ray on its back.
Got it. Alright.
I don't know if you rolled for both last time for dex save.
What was it last time? Was it like 20 some damage? I forget.
24 damage.
Okay. Let me add that too.
and then this time it was 29. Or say for half.
Okay.
40. There now.
Kapow, kapow. Lightning bolt.
Unlimited power. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Shemu lets out a scream again as she is being repeatedly struck by lightning. Okay. Shemu, angered by these multiple attacks against her body, is going to consume a fruit. Their bonus action.
Or you're talking about the Cloud Rider, the one on the Cloud Ray?
Yeah.
Aren't the enemies abounded?
Does that stop her from drinking a potion?
It should. It said, hold on, let me go to the spell description. You weaken to the mind of a creature you can see and force it to make an intelligence saving throw. A creature automatically sees if immune to being frightened. On a fail save, the target loses the ability to distinguish firm from foe regarding all creatures you can see as enemies until the spell ends. You see the creature's attack, make her repeat the saving throw effect. Whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random among the people you can see with the range, with ability to run, invoke the opportunity attack. I don't know. I never mind. I don't think it does.
Okay. Yeah, hold that thought for when it does something that's actually an aggressive move. This one's just drinking a potion with a bonus action for 18 hit points. She's still looking pretty beat up. But, confused as she is going to use her power. She casts a spell. A brilliant crown of stars appears around her head.
What sorcery?
7 star-like motes of light appear and orbit your head until the spell ends. You can use a bonus action to send one of the motes streaking towards a creature or object within 120 feet. I already used my bonus action, so I can't do that. But they stay for up to an hour, so Crown of Stars in effect. Crown of Stars. Enemies Abound lasts for a while, right?
It lasts for 1 minute.
So keep concentrating. They haven't attacked anybody yet. Well, it says spell or other ability. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so it hasn't acted yet. Chris.
I will shoot a fireball.
Fireball.
Um. Wasn't there an item that we got that? What was it? That changed your dice to a higher dice or something like that?
Yep.
What was that again?
I forget.
Did I get that? I might have got it. I gotta double check.
It's hard to use an item that you don't remember if you have or not.
No. I gotta double check real quick. Oh, it's healing spells. That's right. It's I'll have to double check anyway. Fireball. DC 19 for each one of these dudes.
You're aiming at the
Cloud
Ray and the Rider, right?
Yep. Yep. Trying again.
I think I'm gonna have to counterspell that. Ow. I haven't reacted yet this turn, right?
Well, you did a bonus action, but I don't know which character.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop me from counterspelling. It's a reaction.
Okay. Well, I'll go away for 15 minutes. I don't know what to tell you.
The War of Wizards. You keep throwing spells, and she keeps poofing them out of existence.
Don't they have a limit to?
Yeah, number of spell slots.
Okay.
She's 21st level, though. She probably has more than you.
Is she? Are you upcasting the fireballs? Is she upcasting the counter?
Yeah, it was level 5.
Level 5, then I have to roll for it. Hang on. Nah, she poofs it.
She what?
She destroys it.
No.
Countered. Her caster level's high, her proficiency's high, her rolls are good. She has to roll exceedingly low to fail that.
Well, I'll come back next game, Ninja.
Sorry. This is the nature of magic. You need to counter the counter spell.
I'm a cleric. That does not happen.
Where's he at when you need him?
Not attentive.
I don't have any more.
Oh, he's out. I might be too. Alright. The Cloud Ray is going to... Cloud Ray is going to teleport. It is now 190 feet up. Poof! Way, way, way up in the stratosphere. It took a bunch of damage that turn, it didn't like it. So it has relocated itself high up into the clouds. It uses its natural ability to control winds to send the winds whipping around as it moves into the cloud cover.
Is it concealed then, or?
It's got a little bit of concealment.
Okay.
And it's very high up there, giving it a range advantage. Alright, so that's the ring sight.
Yes.
Have you presented an offering to the dragon to prevent it from killing you instantly?
Yes. I present it with hang on. The okay. The Mask of Comfort.
Go on.
It is a set of magical goggles that regulate your temperature and allow you to ignore the heats of the desert.
What can you send me the details on the item, the ring that Shamu has for me?
Sure.
The ring of cool.
Yeah, what he's offering is nothing in comparison to the Ring of Coolness.
Okay, well then I'll just let it's time to you're a tough customer. I see that now. I'll have to give an even stronger offering. Okay.
Hold on, sorry. That's
It's mostly that third enchantment that's super rare.
What does that do?
The first enchantment's what he's trying to compare against, but it's the third one that matters. The second one's not bad.
He'll say,
What's the third one?
it's not bad. However, doesn't even help you against heat-based attacks. Sure, I'll be comfortable until the fire So the fire elementals try to invade.
Oh, for that I have a much better item. This ring with fire resistance.
This has resistance and advantage against heat.
Hmm. Ouch.
And that's only one of the enchantments. It also has the heat of the desert protection. It also has regeneration from heat. You waste my time. No deal will be made.
If you allow me, perhaps a something stronger altogether, then. An object of sheer power, befitting one of your station and grandeur. And if you give us more time, we can, get all those other requirements too. How do
I'll
you feel
give
about
you.
this?
Oh, go ahead.
I present to you the mask of monster domination.
Oh, wow.
I think Horan has the ring.
But I kept the ring.
I hear you.
He can see it in my brain. He knows we have it.
Sure. He's gonna spare you. Like, you keep trying to haggle with him because he wants to just know. He likes hearing all these treasures you have. So
Tell you what, though, that one he just
off.
offered, that one's probably a good one that might actually tempt you.
Yeah, no, that's one. He's not gonna kill you yet. He wants to keep hearing about things you have. But he is he is gonna turn his attention to Soul. He's gonna continue listening to you, but he's gonna turn. Oh, on my turn, I'm gonna turn towards Soul.
If my allies are dead, it will severely weaken my position and my ability to grant you further items.
Mm, you've offered me things. These are things that you have in your possession, not things that he has in his possession. Besides, if I kill him, I
Yes,
can
but
just take
with his
everything he
help.
has.
But with his help, we could provide you better items instead. The being of ancient power such as yourself
Well, we got like
surely
6 seconds.
knows the virtue.
We have 6 seconds to
All
say
right,
all these
right.
things. So, like,
Okay.
he's gonna
I was gonna.
accept listening to you a little bit longer, like one more turn right now, but he's gonna focus on Sia instead.
Well, frick. Okay.
He's gonna continue listening to you though.
So, Iltharagma, you get a telepathic message.
He has mind blank on.
You're receiving a telepathic message from the one who summoned you. Do you open a channel?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, he can communicate me. Yeah.
All right. Shemu will offer you something else.
I tell him I'm ready to help. I'm just hearing out these other offers. Sweeten the deal. They're trying to sweeten the deal against you.
All right. Well, Shemu tells you that you could also earn yourself a net of entrapment.
He asks Shamu how what will happen to these people's loot. What are we gonna do with their magical items?
Do as you please. The Order only needs them dead so they are stopped in their tracks and prevented from stopping our plans.
Well, that's oh god. He can have all your stuff. That's a good offer right there. Everything you've told me, I get to keep everything. It's like a fucking horde right there. And it
Do it.
starts picturing in your mind, like you start thinking about all the things that you guys are, have.
Now, the arrangement they had in the past was Shemu would offer a great treasure to the dragon in a time of need, and if the dragon came to Shemu's aid, Shemu would reward the dragon with a great treasure. And the dragon is living up to its end of the bargain, even though it's grumpy about it.
Yeah. I like it. Okay. Is it my turn or is it still Ringsight's?
Yeah, you go right after ringside if he's done.
Okay. So he's going to turn. He's going to say to the little psionicist, I will spare you for now if you keep talking. But just so you know, if you are defeated, I get to have everything you guys have anyways. So, boom. And he's going to look at Soul. Actually, he's gonna get closer than that. He's gonna get hurled down the mountain and just perch over Soul. So you just have like a gigantic figure just come up above you and just kind of like crouch over you like a monster.
Sorry, my wife.
He is gonna say, "Oh, I gotta do this recharge." Or
If you haven't used the ability, you just have it active. It only
Oh,
needs to
okay.
recharge after you've used it once.
oh yeah, well I don't want to do that one actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do.
Ah, you softy. That's what dragons do.
Yeah.
They breathe on people.
Yeah, but there's nobody else here. It's just him. It's just one. I don't want to do that on one.
Oh, oh,
Um,
Morgan's right
If
there.
he's trying to kill me, can I make a counter offer?
well, I mean he's listening to you, but give him 1 second. He's going to do a thing to Soul. Uh, he is Morg's up here. Morg's up in the air.
I am flying 40 feet in the air over here, yes.
Oh, how far am I from you? Oh, you're 40 foot up in the air, so that's perfect.
70 feet away.
He is going to get a little closer. He can fly, right? He can fly. He's gonna be hovering above Thea, looking down at him. And he is going to cast Insinuation on the air elemental.
Ooh.
You can cast what?
Insinuation.
Okay,
You unleash a torrent of conflicting desires in the mind of one creature you can see within range, impairing its ability to make decisions. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated. And his wisdom modifier, or his attack modifier is...
It's DC 21.
Oh yeah, DC 21. DC 21 and wisdom save.
We have advantage on wisdom saving throws, right, from the hero piece?
Yep.
He doesn't know that.
What's he trying to do?
Insinuation.
Oh wait, why'd I roll with disadvantage? 8, 16. That failed. So what happens? I get
You're
incapacitated?
incapacitated.
Yep. And you take a D12 of psychic damage.
D12. Are you rolling that?
I'll roll the D12. Let's see what we got. Beautiful beam footage. 1d12. He's being
If
soft
I'm
on purpose.
incapacitated, does my spell automatically stop? Is that
Oh, it's 12.
unconscious?
Yeah, that was a 12.
Hmm.
I
I'm
would
not
assume you
sure.
just fall out of the
Can you
sky.
concentrate while
Yeah, most likely.
incapacitated? That's a maybe until I confirm. Let's find out.
Level is an insig is it what level is that?
It's first level.
Nope, nope.
Counter
You
spell.
definitely lose concentration when you become incapacitated, according to
Okay.
this
Yeah,
random
counter
website.
spell.
Storm is gone.
Counterspell.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's first level, so you beat it.
And would I fall out of the air as an air elemental?
Well, no, he
Or
beat
is
it.
my
He beat
natural
it.
ability that
It's been countered. The
countered.
mental war just ensued where Ring Sight prevented the dragon's mental attack on you.
Oh, okay.
Getting
I
in
need
my way, are you? I thought you were supposed to be giving me an offer. Why am I sparing you?
He's currently attacking my allies. I feel entitled to intervene during these negotiations.
Some tricky negotiations with the dragon.
I was not allowed to make my counter offer yet.
What? Okay. Well,
Wait, Ninja.
counter. I want you to counter this right here, and he is going to do a bite attack on Soul with his action,
Uh-oh.
and he actually has 3 attacks.
Bite, claw, claw.
Bite, claw, claw.
Look out,
Nobody
Soul.
else is around.
A dragon.
Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, I'm gonna just do all 3 real quick. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna roll all 3 at once.
Hi guys, sorry.
Hey, what's up?
I had to make a bunch of burgers and found.
Oh no!
Hey, look at that crit on a claw attack. So, Soul's got an AC of what, 18?
Yeah, these are plus 11.
Yes.
Soul's dying.
Okay, so
Soul's
we got
dying.
24 and a
He didn't
31.
even get married yet.
hit, crit. So
Hit,
you
hit,
get
crit.
bit, and then you get clawed, and then you get clawed really,
So
really
it's gonna
hard.
be 2. Sorry, hold on. I'll roll these real quick. 2d10 and a 5. Then 2d6 and a 5. And then another 2d6, but it's a crit.
So that's 46 plus 5.
This is your damage. I didn't mean to.
You
I didn't
fucking
mean
did.
to.
You chose to, you liar.
He meant to. That's what dragons do. They chop things up with their giant dagger-like claws.
This cloud ray is awesome.
Ah, look at that, 48 damage. Kapow.
Oh my god.
That's what it looks like when a dragon mauls you.
He did. Wait, he did 48
Oh.
damage total
It's a
with
soul.
all of the
There's a
hits.
crit. What's the crit effect?
How many does he have left? Let's,
How much?
What does
How
Soul
much?
have left?
Did you?
18
So
hit
it's
points
left
left?
of
Did you
Soul.
have?
He's got
3?
18 hit points left, and I haven't rolled the crit effect.
I have 18.
Did he?
Ouch.
Did the Sia roll his
Yeah.
roll
What's
his
your
feast
tip?
bonus?
What's your tip?
Oh, the
I
2d10.
don't think I rolled that yet.
Roll
Yeah,
your 2d10,
figure
please.
that out.
Roll it. Beautiful bean footage.
2d10 would be. Can you hear that? Yeah. 2. Rolling. And 11.
Okay. You have 29 HP left. He took over half your health and all your temp. And he did a crit on you, so what's this crit effect, Ninja?
The crit effect is that Soul is now in the dragon's hand and is being held like a doll.
Oh boy.
Oh.
This is more like you're getting speared and stuck on its claw.
Bite, claw, claw. And then all he's got you in a grapple. Oh. Oh no.
I'm imagining Hokage on Ninetales' fist.
I'm done.
Okay. So the dragon, the mighty Iltharagma, lays into his soul pretty effectively. Back to the top. So Soul, brutally injured by the dragon, in the dragon's hand in a grapple. What do you do? Put you on the spot there.
Am I lifted off the ground?
Yes.
Yep. A gargantuan creature has you held up in the air in its hand.
He's flying in the air too, above you. He's
Oh,
the
flying
dragon?
and he just
I know.
reached out and grabbed you.
Can I use my armor to teleport 30 feet down to the ground?
Ah, sure. That instantly gets you out of a grapple. Grapple ends if you're teleported.
All right, I'm then going to use my cloak to turn into a cloud.
It's like a gaseous form. Poof.
Yep.
All right, you're safe.
Are you laughing in dragon right
I
now, or out
also
of
want to
character?
move. I also want to move as far as I can upward.
He's above you.
Well,
Wait,
I
like
guess I
you're
really can't do
flying
anything else.
upwards?
Yeah, the form it turns me to like a plume of smoke from what I'm reading here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just getting as far away as possible. Do I have to, if I got hit with a crit, do I have to roll to maintain my concentration on the enemies abound?
So, concentration, it's when you get hit by anything that does damage to you, you have to roll a concentration save. It's like a constitution save.
So roll con?
Three
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, it's like once per attack that hits you. It's like half the amount of damage or minimum of like 10, I think.
He did half your damage though. Half your HP.
So the bite was 21 damage, so DC 21 on that first one.
Uh,
What's your bonus?
for con, nothing.
Nothing. So just a
Yep,
flat,
I'm not a con person.
flat 19, 17, and 2. So the second set of damage was 13. So your 17 actually beats 13, which like defaults to like 10 damage or 10 on the DC, I think.
I already lost the concentration.
Yeah, he'd be a lesser concentration.
I already lost concentration from the first one.
Yeah.
The first one already failed. Yep.
Yeah, all right. So it was knocked out by the first one. You would have made the second one, and then would have failed the third one.
Yep.
Oh well. But it is your turn. What do you do?
I already did all those movement thingies. Can I also roll stealth?
You're a cloud now.
I don't think you can
Yeah.
stealth as a cloud.
Mm,
I mean, if you could go into a crack or something and get covered, hidden, go under a rock.
Blend
You're on the
into
ground, so-
cloud.
And it's pretty hard
The user
to.
can transform into. Additionally, once per day, the user can use an action to transform into a gust of wind to move up to 60 feet in any direction without provoking an opportunity attack. While in gust form, the wearer can move through narrow spaces and small openings if they were not there, but cannot take another action or interact with objects. The transformation lasts for 1 minute or until the wearer dismisses it as a bonus action.
Do you want to go over to this rocky outcropping over here?
Right here. We need like a cloud token, just.
I'll use my imagination. You move into the rocks.
You're inside the rocks.
All right. So, Will,
Hey,
your first turn here. I had you do basic attacks. You did get a sneak attack on the Cloud Ray. You did a lot of damage to it. Congrats. You are not currently stealthed. The Cloud Ray can see where you are, but it's kind of distracted. The Cloud Ray has gone 190 feet up into the air with its rider, but there is a dragon here that just a moment ago had Sia in its hand, but Soul teleported out of its hand and away. So, what would you like to do about this dragon situation?
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to talk my coworker off a cliff here, but uh, I honestly, I am not really sure. I'll be honest. There's a lot going on right now, so if I can have you guys help me with this for a moment, just go ahead and run my turn.
You got it.
I'm not. There's a lot going on.
No, you're
Sounds
good,
like
man.
it.
We got it.
No worries. All right, I'll do what I had him do last time. I'm gonna move him over here. Gonna roll stealth.
Hope everything's okay, man.
She is not okay. That is definitely not. She is definitely not okay. That's for sure.
Oh damn.
I might drive over there actually tonight.
Probably smart.
Okay. Hey, dragon, roll a perception check.
Ooh, he's good at these. Let's see. Oh, that's horrible. What is he? Within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Because he has blind sight. 60 feet. His passive perception is 26. Ooh. But he rolled 19. His active perception.
Okay, so you didn't see it coming, but you got hit by 2 psychic daggers. Or almost hit. They pinged off your armor and did no damage. But now you're suddenly aware of a rogue that is 60 feet below you. But that rogue is going to immediately run away and hide. Behind a rock.
Just out of my blind sight, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just out of line of sight, but not actually hidden, because you know exactly where he went. You just saw him dash out and dash back. He caught you unaware, but you know where he's at.
If he has blind sight, isn't he able to see through like rocks and shit?
I don't think you can see through rocks.
Tremor sense. I'm thinking of tremor sense.
Yeah, yeah. You'd see invisible foes.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, Long. What do you do?
Let's see. Cloud Ray's still super high in the air.
190 feet up, teleported.
And I just saw this dragon got my friend, right?
Yeah, it was bad. Blood everywhere.
Alright. I'm going to fly my full 90 feet in the air, so I'm going to be 130 feet away from him. And then I'm going to hit him with a lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt on the dragon.
Dex save.
Dragon Dex. What do you got, Joe?
On the dragon?
He takes.
You're gonna do the dragon, or I thought you were gonna do the cloud ray?
No, the cloud ray's too high up. It's above the clouds. The cloud's
Oh.
only 100 feet in the air, so
I assume
I'm hitting you because you got it, my friend.
30 feet in the air. So you're where?
I am 130 feet in the air.
Raining lightning bolts on you.
I go above the clouds myself and move my arm up and shove it down towards the dragon and hit lightning at you. Okay, Skywell.
How much damage is that?
Do you
31?
have any like vulnerabilities to lightning as a water dragon, or cold damage?
Hey, Joe. Let me direct your attention to an ability in his defenses section, the psionic energy containment.
Energy containment? Yeah, so I literally have it pulled up right now. Spell capture some of the incoming energy listening is effective you storing it for your next melee attack. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use that as my reaction.
You absorb it?
He takes half damage, and his next claw attack does the element that you hit him with.
Does it work when you're being hit with 2 elements?
I guess he could pick.
Which elements do you hit me with?
That's actually a good spell to use against this ability that he's got because it reduces the amount of dice that he gets from it. Since it's split into 2 elements and he has to pick one.
Okay,
Says...
the lightning damage, you're taking 27 points of lightning damage, and then 4 points of cold damage.
It's not listed in the description, but the actual spell effect says you have to pick the element when you use the ability.
Gain. Yeah.
Yeah. It can't be like multiple elements at once.
So then you take 13 points of lightning damage then, and then 4 points of cold.
Well, how many dice?
It was like 2 dice, right?
Oh wait, you just take the dice?
He takes whatever dice you did. So he does d6s, the number of dice equal to the amount of elemental dice that you hit him with that he absorbed.
Okay, I rolled 5d10.
5d10s. Well, how many of them were of that element though?
That's all the lightning. The 4 cold damage is just my proficiency
Gotcha.
bonus.
Okay, so mostly lightning.
Yeah.
Just
10.
minus the 4.
So 5d6 on claw.
It's pretty good.
Ooh. Pickled.
Wait, take half the damage?
Half the dice.
Oh, then you would take 2?
No. He takes half damage from your ability, and then he gets the same number of dice that you used added to his attack.
Oh, ouch. That's
So you
bad.
did 10d6, right? Or
I rolled 5d10s.
So you get
okay, so
so you get 5d6. It's just the number of dice is the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
I take half damage,
well then, yeah.
so I take
So
how much?
Half of the
Okay.
lightning damage is
Minus
you get
15.
13 points of lightning damage, and then you get hit by 4 more cold damage. So 17 total, minus 17 on you.
No, minus 17, gotcha. Alright. There it is. Minus 17, and my next attack is
Plus 5d6 on lightning claw.
5d6. Like,
Well, that's intimidating. Your claw just suddenly glows with crackling electricity.
If I'm above the clouds, does that give me concealment from the dragon?
Yeah. You have a little bit of concealment, just like the cloud ray does.
yeah, did you hear what he said though? He said, that's
Oh. Glad you enjoyed that.
it's Ramu's turn.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just looking at her spells and what to do here. You guys did a lot of damage to her. So she's in kind of a bad spot. She's going to shout, "Look, dragon! Look at the power!" And she casts a net. Let's see here. The net. It's going to be about that
You
big.
riding that thing?
Yeah, she's riding it.
But how? Like, how is she doing it?
It's got a saddle. All right. She throws her net. She's got enemies abound on her, right? So she has to roll a save, otherwise she'll probably target her own creature here.
I lost concentration. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so she doesn't. She'll throw the net at Grimorn then, in that case. DC 20, otherwise you get ensnared in the net.
You miss. I got 23.
23. All right, you sidestep the net. It lands a little bit to the left on this pile of bones. You see the magical net wrap itself around this pile of bones here, and it's totally entangled.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow.
Where did you roll it, though? I didn't see it.
Was that?
The deck save?
Oh, it doesn't work anyways. I got freedom of movement activated on me.
Okay, so it automatically makes you avoid deck save things.
Yep.
Because of freedom,
No.
freedom of movement.
Yeah, I can't be grappled or caught.
Can't be grappled or caught. All right, cool. Well, that's good, because being entrapped in the net of entrapment is pretty hard to get out of. But it's just lying there. Powerful magic item that she's offered to a dragon just lying on the ground. that's
Maybe I can grab it.
an
Pocket it.
interesting event. All right, so that was Shimu Cloud Rider from 190 feet up. That just came dropping down out of the clouds. What do you do?
Can I grab that net?
You can grab that net for sure.
And I can throw it too?
It could be thrown, but it's currently full of bones.
What?
It's a 10-foot square net made out of thick mesh, 3 inches thick.
Is there like a way to reset it, I guess?
You don't know its command word. It is a
Yeah.
magic item.
I'm curious though.
You'd have to identify it.
Did the cloud array move or still at 195 foot?
It was able to just drop that item on you as an attack from up there,
Oh,
so it
okay.
didn't have to come down.
So I see the dragon and it's attacking my friend. I'm gonna shoot a fireball to the dragon this time.
Oh, Joe, you've been fireballed.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm. DC 19.
All right, what are these other ones? Like molecular manipulation.
Those ones, I didn't have time to look all of them up.
Okay, I'll just look at this one.
Some of them are pretty hard to find because it's very old, and in rare books.
And did you not just use your reaction anyways? When you get the lightning attack?
That's true. He did use
that
his
was my
reaction
reaction.
already, so he just has to roll a dex save.
Yeah, you're right. Good call. Yeah, plus. Let's see.
So what? You need a 12 or better.
You didn't get it.
Oh, missed it by
You
one.
didn't get it.
You
didn't
actually
get
hit the
it.
dragon full on with a fireball. Pow.
I was like, I'm gonna re-roll the ones and
God.
twos.
Oh shit! He hit me. Oh man!
You miss out. I gotta re-roll some.
He hit me.
Plus 11, so you get hit for 54 fire damage.
Mm.
And I hide back behind the rock after.
Hold on.
71 damage, I think.
Resist 2 damage from all sources automatically. Oh, I
Yeah.
was supposed to take 2 damage off of that first hit, so I took 17 instead of 15. I mean, I took 15 instead of 17 on the first one.
No,
It's actually -4 because you've taken a couple hits now.
Yeah.
So 67. Okay. Okay.
How much damage?
He's currently got 67 damage on him so far.
Is it susceptible to fire, or
Yes.
Is it?
so does it take more, or what? How does that work?
No, no, no. I'm just saying he takes regular damage from fire,
Oh yeah.
as far as you can tell.
Yep. Okay. I was like, wait, hold on. Oh, weakness.
Kaboomsy!
Like, the technical term is vulnerable. If he's vulnerable to it, he takes the extra damage, D10.
Oh, but he's not vulnerable.
No.
Alright. But he didn't like get hit by. Alright.
Alright, so the Cloud Ray is gonna cry in pain because it's been so badly wounded by these vicious, vicious attacks. It's going to begin sleeping.
When you hit it with the fireball, he's gonna be like,
Is this thing sleeping in the sky?
It goes to sleep. The rider, because it's within 5 feet of the Cloud Ray, has to make a DC 18 Wisdom save. Shemu lets out a cry of surprise. I rolled a 13. Let me check her stats here.
"Did you pop back behind the rock after you shot the fireball?"
Yep.
He saw where it came from, though, right?
I don't know.
He wasn't quick enough, but he didn't see where it came
Oh, I was very discreet. I used the mirror, you know, and everything.
Shemu failed. Okay. So
Wow.
Shemu lets out a cry of surprise as her very badly injured Cloud Ray goes into a special state. She didn't want it to do this, but it did it.
Oops, it did it again.
Alright, so the Cloud Ray falls asleep and disappears. Poof.
Oh,
Wait, what?
she's 190 feet there. She gonna die.
Let's finish that dragon!
If she fails her save, she gets taken with it. The save was
Oh.
to not be forcibly teleported. But she got pulled into its dream flight, so there's no telling where it's gone.
Isn't it better for her, anyways? That she's like 190 feet up in the air. That would have been quite the fall, you know?
Well, her objective was to stay and fight you, but
Yeah.
getting pulled away by her creature while it flees into the dream world was not her intent. But her plan of sending the dragon to kill you is still in play, so she relies on her bargain, well, with Iltharagma to continue in defeating the party's attempts at stopping the order in their plans.
So Chamois is gone, huh?
Yeah, she poured it out on the Cloud Ray's turn. Ringside, what do you do? Tarot the Harrow.
Ari was attacking the dragon just now.
Oh yeah, they certainly landed some blows. A fireball to the face. They didn't like that.
Gotta burn it down!
Surely we can come to a more positive arrangement than the one you have with them. Like, I have very little doubt that you could survive us attacking, but you'd probably be injured in the process, and that's a lot of work when you could simply work with. Like, what is the Order even offering you besides mercenary work?
He left with my ring.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. He left with your ring.
Let me make a penultimate offer. Join us over at Tyr. where we actually, care about your freedom, and not their mad commitment to doing nothing.
Hold on. So in 6 seconds, what'd you say? In 6 seconds.
We weren't holding to that strict before.
We're just trying to let you know when you're going over your time by a lot.
Instead
Give
of
me a sentence. Give me a sentence.
Yeah, you don't have time for a debate.
All right, fine.
'Cause I still
Instead
gotta
of
reply.
All right, fine. Instead of working with them, how about you join us over at Tier, where you'll be more appreciated?
Are you kidding me? That would be the perfect armor.
Who shut the hell up?
You're not in the mental connection.
I'm gonna lie, that is probably the worst thing to possibly say at the current moment.
Can't wait to skin that thing.
He's not really in the conversation.
You found it, Grimorn.
He's just
Yeah.
over there
He's,
saying this,
Found it,
talking to
Grimorn,
himself.
congratulations.
After he heard that,
Like, I just imagine like we were all like in a group. It was just,
I didn't
just
say
look at
anything.
Grimorn. You found it. Worst thing to possibly say.
he's in Ringsight's head. He can hear. He's telepathic. He can hear all your thoughts and stuff. And then you said that out loud. He's like,
Oh,
oh,
if you look at my thoughts, all you see is flame.
no. He heard He saw Ringsight's thoughts of what you said.
Yeah, but you can't do that in the 6 seconds that you have. I'm sorry.
No, that's all I did. That's all I did. He heard that. He was already coming at you. Anyways,
And I didn't say anything. Anyways.
you did say that this guy's had multiple deals with Shamu before.
No, I
So
don't know that.
No, I'm talking about Ninja. He said he's done this multiple times, so he's probably good for it.
So, Shamu is a practitioner of water religion magic and likes to make portals into the plane of water and makes deals with powerful elementals within the plane of water for, assistance through the gate. And any named creature that Shamu can name while casting gate can be gated in. And so this is just one of a number of powerful creatures that Shamu can call on. And Shamu always offers something that they would really be enticed by. And the Ring of Coolness is something that Iltharagma could definitely wear if it took on a humanoid form and would greatly benefit from whenever traveling like outside of the plane of water.
Yeah, but
All right, then.
Shamu
If
just
that's the
disappeared.
case, all right, don't necessarily join us at Tier, but like, if you spare us, we'll have the entire swanky robes of coolness crafted just for you.
Wait, you're
there's nothing.
Topaz and everything.
He's not gonna run away. I don't think he'll run away, would he?
So, what might be helpful is the page on Topaz Dragons. Because that's where I pulled this from earlier. The Topaz Dragon from the Forgotten Realms, the wiki for it is gonna give you like a little bit of information about its personality.
Yeah, I see some of that stuff.
But it seems like it says they're not necessarily malevolent, like they're not pure evil, but they are selfish and they are unfriendly, and they don't like interacting with people much. And their behavior is erratic, so you can't really predict what they're gonna do. They're just an unpredictable, mean-spirited creature.
Mean-spirited, though?
It says they're unfriendly.
Oh, I mean...
Friendly enough to make a deal.
If you have something that it wants, it's smart, and it will make bargains with other powerful beings that it can't just eat and take the things from.
Oh, if only I could send a cell straight to the world of flames.
I don't know if your attacks
if you
have
guys-
really registered as worthy that it would even bother to bargain with you instead of just killing you and taking your shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
He was already still listening to ringside, but he's definitely about to start killing people.
I'm making you a fancy thing, just for
Yeah,
you.
but your fucking people are attacking me.
I will calm them down. They will
What did
each
I
give
do?
you a special apology.
Well, your elemental attacked me, your rogue tried to
No,
attack me,
no,
and now the
no.
cleric has tried to explode
Wait,
me.
so why? So why am I the one who got hit?
Tried to attack them just now. They were just defending
That's why he
themselves. They have
picked you
no
up. He
interest
was
in
just
attacking
gonna
you.
eat you. He looked tasty.
No, we have no interest in harming you. Please do not do that, and we can come to a peaceful room, and you can have your fancy cloak of awesome.
6 seconds.
All right.
It's your turn. When your turn's over, he'll do his thing. He's considering it still.
Positioning in such a way where you are not to attack the freaking dragon.
6 seconds. On your turn.
I was talking, and I can talk and move in the same turn. Oh wait, I apologize. End of turn. I should have said that.
Cool. Dragon. Iltharagma.
You know what? He's gonna give Grimorn a second. He's gonna give him a second because he can't just go after him. He might be able to kill him, but he might die after killing Grimorn. So he's going to fly over here. And I got 3 attacks. I'm gonna pick up ringside. I'm gonna try an attack, a grapple, pick you up.
No
and
effort
hold
into
you
resisting
hostage.
this.
Oh.
Alright, ringside is grappled.
He's gonna pick you up and say, "Very well. I'd like to see your deals. If they'll stop attacking, I'll just hold you ransom."
Hostage. Excellent.
So he has ringside. Ringside is now his, and ringside foolingly gave himself up for this piece. So he will now. I don't remember how far I flew just now. So where's my thing? Well, there it is. He flew 60. Okay, he'll fly another 20 back. So he's putting distance between him and the party, or else ringside gets it. He wants you guys to, he'll send a telepathic thought to everybody within 120 of him. He'll say,
On his turn.
yeah, he's on his turn right now. He'll say,
But is he capable of communicating with everyone individually in one round?
his language is telepathy. So he's just going to say it in telepathic to everybody.
So the only person he's going to talk to is Soul.
No, Soul and Orin. And
Does he know where Orin is?
everybody within 120 of him, so you're within 120 of him.
No, but even if he has telepathy, it's not necessarily the same capacity of ringside. You might just be able to talk to one person, no?
I mean,
So, according to Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, if you have telepathy, it says you can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within the range of your telepathy. This is 120 feet.
he's just
You
gonna telepathically shout out loud.
you speak in a language you know, and the creature understands you only if they know that language. Everybody is aware of the telepathic language. You use it constantly and always.
He's going to say, the little Psionicist has offered peace, or has offered a deal. Lay down your arms, or I will eat him first. And that's going to be. Should that be an intimidation? That's going to be his. One of his actions.
I'm 130 feet in the air. I don't hear this.
Well, I mean, they can echo it to you on their turn. Is that an intimidation Can I do that as an intimidation?
You can't intimidate somebody that's not within your threatening range. Like, not mechanically anyway. But, I mean, let's just say it's intimidating, right? Like, just trying to be
well,
intimidating.
I wanted to roll that intimidation.
You're welcome to roll it, but it doesn't really
No.
mechanically do anything, let's say.
It's a dirty 20.
Now, if somebody was within claw range, they'd be like, shit, that's very dangerous. I want to get away from here.
Okay. Well, he's going to
We're immune
do
to fear.
that.
We're immune to fear right now.
Well, I don't mean to like actually make you run away from me. I'm just like he's trying to intimidate you. That's cool.
He's making threats.
Yeah. And he has control wind. What's that do?
Usually nothing good in combat.
Okay.
Maybe if they were on the flying carpet, you could try to knock them off it with a gust.
Got it. No, yeah, his, like I said, I guess he's also gonna restrain, because he has 3 attacks, he's gonna go ahead and restrain him too. It's grapple, restrain, what? Is it 13
Pin.
hit?
Are you trying to resist? Are you trying to get away from it? Taro? He said he wasn't trying to earlier, so I guess then that
We're
hits.
just kind of sitting up here. Like,
So-
well,
So the dragon's
picks you
not.
up.
The dragon picks you up in one hand, and then he puts his other hand around like your ankles. So he's holding you in 2 hands,
And now the third hand.
and then he uses his mouth. He puts your entire body into his mouth.
He pins you down. Like, he puts his mouth to your head, like he's gonna bite your head off.
That's the threatening
feeling
move.
it's not my turn yet, so I can't do anything about that.
That's just letting you know. I mean, he's readying not ready in act. I guess I could do that, couldn't I? I could ready in action. I guess I just rolled all these though.
Yeah, you already. Well,
That's fine.
okay. So you've pinned Ring Sight. You've got him. You're threatening his life. Everybody, stop
So-
this fighting! All right.
He's basically he can't do anything, nothing except mental and voice.
All right. So Soul, you're in vapor form. Can you do anything in vapor form?
I could. No, I got to read something. It's specifically on my armor, so character sheet is taking forever to load again. There we go. Nope, it lied to me. Almost there.
So the dragon has called on you to cease fire and negotiate, offer tribute, and maybe you'll get out of this unharmed. The dragon
I
came
die.
for treasures, and it'll have treasures, even if the whale rider, the cloud ray rider, has like escaped off into the sky.
Nope, I cannot. I can't do an action while I'm in cloud form.
Do you want to stay put in the rock? You're pretty well hidden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's just my time.
All right. I think Will is probably going to roll the best stealth he's ever had. I think he can't have less than a 25. He's going to move behind the dune, but towards this situation here, as hidden as he can. Just gonna put him about here, coming in from the blind spot on the other side of the dune.
I'm back.
You're back?
Yep.
Alright. I just had you move so far. What do you want to do?
Oh, well, I will try to attack whoever.
No, please do not do that. It said if you do that, it'll kill me.
Okay, so let me give you a quick refresher of what happened last turn. The Cloud Ray was wounded. It cried out in pain. It activated ability called Dream Travel, where it goes to sleep and teleports into a dream realm to wherever it imagines in its dream. The rider failed to make a save and got sucked into the dream as well and disappeared. So they're out of here. But they also went away with the treasure that was offered to pay the dragon for coming to the fight. So now the dragon is left in the position of it wants treasure, but it doesn't really want to be here. So these morsels here are fodder and are offering treasure, so it's saying, all right, I'll take this hostage and I will negotiate. Give me treasure and I'll leave. And I'll not eat your friend here. That's basically what happened.
To his credit, Ringside convinced him that you guys could be negotiated with peacefully, and he'll get treasure.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why he hasn't killed Ringside yet, because Ringside's saying sweet nothings to him about getting him treasure. Morg just did a big ass fireball to him, and he didn't like that. Morg did a lightning blast to him, and he liked that one. He's about to redirect that lightning into Grimorn's face, but he decided he'll hear Ringside out. But he has a threatening. So right now he has multi-attack, +5 multi-attack. So he has a 2d10, 2d6, 2d6, all +5s, +11 to hit on all three of those. And he has charged right now a claw attack of 5d6 added to the top of his damage. He just did.
Oh, he's a big boy. He
just did 48 damage to Skull in one hit, and he has more damage than that now. Aimed at, like, literally with advantage. Sorry, with advantage on Ringside.
Okay, so in other words, don't tick off the dragon.
Yeah.
Unless we want Ringside gone.
Yeah.
Right. Which I don't.
Can't trust this dragon.
I will go ahead and move up. Oh, I can't move my person. You can move me maybe a little bit higher up on the mountain if you want. Just to prepare for an eventuality.
I didn't go that far, but I think it would take a dash, and that would be your whole turn.
Sure. So I just want to get into position to be able to do something if I need to. Are these 10-foot squares or 5-foot squares?
5.
5. Okay. So Cloud Ray is gone. I have no idea where the Cloud Ray will return, if at all. All I know is Ring Sight is in the dragon's clutches, and I need to think carefully about my next move. So I can't do anything yet. I'm just going to try and buckle down, hide, move into position, wait.
So, like, you are on this really big, tall, 50-foot tall sand dune, and you're just laying low and peeking over at the dragon holding your friend.
Right, I might burrow a little bit, throw some sand over my shoulder, and get into this, a little bit more. That's about it. The rider of the Cloud Ray was not one of ours, right?
That was one of the Order, one of the psionics people that are causing the havoc.
Got it.
They caused the Cyanatrix effect that's been wreaking terror across the entire Tablelands, and they're trying to stop you from stopping them.
Right. Okay. Then that's me.
This is like the third member of the Order that you've come up against. There was the dude that attacked you in your dreams. There was Pack, and now this Shamu.
Oh, he was part of the Order?
Yeah. That happened a long time ago, right?
Did he announce that to us? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't know how we would know that, actually.
You wouldn't, but it is tied together.
He announced that she was part of the Order.
So,
Pack did.
Shamu did.
Wow.
The man that attacked you in your dreams had not openly stated who he worked for, no. But he is a psionicist that had attacked you, and you continue to be attacked by psionics people all the time, and so, you could put two and two together. Wait a second.
The Order was attacking us that far back?
Yes, they were.
Jesus.
Well, you're a famous adventuring party, the saviors of the city of Tyr. Kind of a big deal. Of course, they'd try to stop you if you're openly going about trying to figure out how to stop them.
And if Uruk, or no, what's his name? Who runs Uruk?
Hamanu.
Come on in.
If Hamanu, knew that we were trying to stop the Cyanatrix, then more than just him knew.
Yeah. And these are psionicists. They can read minds. They find things out easily, and they have networks of spies that are loyal to them. People who have been charmed and stuff.
That was a network of spies.
So Morg is next.
What do you do, Long? What do you do?
The dragon is outside of my cloud. I heard nothing of negotiations. And I am above the clouds. I don't even know what is happening. I fly down below the clouds with
It's true. You are outside of his telepathic range.
35 feet
Yeah.
of... I fly down 35 feet, so now I'm 95 feet in the air. I look around underneath the clouds, and I see the dragon. Is ring sight in your mouth, or he's just like halfway, like you're threatening to bite his head off?
Yeah, I'm
Like I
threatening to
see.
bite his head off. Like he's fully pinned. Like all I have to do is like close my mouth. It's done.
Okay, I'm gonna fly
Let's
over.
do it.
And everyone's holding back. I don't know if they've told you anything. That was the other key part. I don't know if anyone told you in their mental.
I'm gonna fly over 60 feet over here, and I will just take the dodge action. I am still 95 feet in there, and I'm just looking. You're on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just looking down at you, like, why is he gonna eat him? And I'm cautious. Don't make any rash moves. I just look. That's all.
Also, once you've got a creature pinned, as a bonus action, you can take items from them.
I can just take items from them.
It says, during your turn, as long as you have used one of your attacks to maintain the pin, you can attempt a disarm action as a bonus action, which would give them the weapon in their hand, or you could try to take something off their belt.
Ring sight. What do you
You're gonna
have?
get robbed without even any negotiations. You're just getting robbed.
Yeah, he's
Ring
not
of
gonna
fire resistance.
He's not gonna gain favors that way.
Well, it's not really his turn yet, but
All that stuff he's been hoarding. Do you have any artifacts of water?
Technically, the ring of fire resistance registered as unholy to fire, so yeah, depending on your definition.
I mean, like actual water artifacts. We've had some before. I just don't know if we have any right now.
I
Grimor
gave
usually sacrifices them.
ice staff away. I don't think so. For God's sake, not again. Yeah, I don't think I have any water-based ones on me.
He was considering just eating you and then just leaving you. But that air elemental may cause problems because it's fast. He also doesn't know the area. So
I'm sorry, is it raining or snowing?
are we on Grimoire? Are we on Morg's done? Is it Grimoire's
Yeah, I'm
turn?
done.
So, Will, Shemu opened a gate. It's a 9th level spell, and the gate opened a hole in the ground, 20 by 20, to the portal, to the plane of water, right? And as soon as this hole opened up in the earth, all of this water just shot straight up into the air like the biggest geyser you'd ever imagine. And all of that water has been continuously raining down, and it formed this really thick cover of clouds that Shemu was flying around in for cover. And so yeah, it is continuously raining on the desert right now, and everything is soaked.
Shemu was the part of the order who was riding the cloud ray.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I thought you couldn't access the plane of water in Dark Sun.
You can only access the elemental planes, and there's a couple other planes, but for the most part, you can't access the heavens, the hells, none of that. You can't go to the Forgotten Realms. You can't access any of those other settings through planar travel. None of that. But they say like the planet, because it's locked into this like contained cosmology, the planet itself contains enough of each element that the plane, the elemental plane, does exist, attached to that the bits of fire and the bits of earth that actually exist in this little pocket dimension that the entire setting is in.
You're asking a fire cleric chosen by the Lord of Flame in person to trust an abomination from the world of water.
Tell me.
The next thing that we know is that you're gonna let him go, and as soon as we see this woman on that water, on that floating creature, you're simply gonna be casted back to attack us again. We might as well just cut your head right now.
Pilot.
Wait your turn.
Yeah.
He told your psionicist volunteered for this.
If I can, I will send you to the Lord of Flame myself.
You're not winning me over.
So obviously this is something else I missed. Taurus is not here. Taurus is instead the dragon, or what's going on with that?
I'm just playing the dragon today.
He doesn't
Okay.
know I'm there.
Is Taurus dead, or what happened with Taurus?
Horse is with the Cycrene.
Okay.
He betrayed us.
Him and
He
Ulrich.
Try to keep up with the Thicrene.
He doesn't
I
know
do
I'm-
have something.
He doesn't know I'm there, by the way.
Oh,
I'm
we're
still line of
behind.
sight.
We're behind schedule with all them.
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Still,
Have
the
to
line
sleep.
of sight.
So are you saying all that stuff to him or what? I'm confused.
Yeah, telepathically when he communicated with us.
He can
Is it a
read your
two-way channel? Can we
thoughts.
go back?
No, he has mind block on.
Oh.
You can't
I get
communicate
it.
to him. He can read your mind. That's it.
Well, he might have read my mind, but he still can't see me anyway.
That's fine. He just knows you're within range of him. He
Oh,
doesn't
does
know
he-
where you
oh,
are. He doesn't know where you are. Well, he has an idea of where you were. Doesn't know where you are. Doesn't matter.
So all these, he's like in range if he doesn't know where I'm at.
Because he can hear you. He knows he can't. He can't.
All right.
He can't hear stuff from like miles away. He can only hear with 120 feet. Or communicate telepathically for 120 feet.
Oh, so I didn't even hear what he was saying anyways earlier when you were talking.
Yeah, you were at 120.
No, I was a little further than that.
He was trying to project to everything within 120 feet a telepathic
you-
message. So if you're able
You-
to
you-
receive it,
you-
you would hear it.
He was too far, so I don't even know what he was saying. I'm still in combat mode.
Well, you're
And I
currently only at 110 feet according to this measurement here.
No, but when he was talking earlier, I was further than the 120.
You were behind the rock, which is 110.
Check it out. 120 is right here, so that
Alright.
works too.
I say, however, we still have our own psionic call going on, and so I would imagine that, if Morg, I should say, is within that, or are we doing Grimorn or Morg right now?
Well, if I couldn't talk to him and say these things, he probably just hear it. This creature would make a fantastic armor.
Yeah. He's what he's trying to do, guys, was out of character. He's trying to say Grimorn doesn't like water creatures. Doesn't want to negotiate with water creatures.
Right.
He'd rather kill it. I don't know if Grimorn can see that because he's behind a rock. I don't know if he can see that he's literally one bite away from killing Ringsight.
I was in
No
first
one-
person mode, and like from where his figurine is at, he can see the head of the dragon and the dragon speaking, but other than that, he can't see the lower part of the dragon. It's behind the berm.
Yeah, and when I was behind the rock, I couldn't see anything at all.
Yeah. So you guys understood. And I picked that up.
1 second, actually, before.
I don't know if he says that telepathically, but in response, I'll say, but we must not, because Ringsight is in his clutches.
I am going to swallow my fruit that makes me fly.
Fruit that makes me fly.
And that's it.
And that's it.
All right, Taro. Turns are moving quick now that Shemu and Cloudray are out of here. What do you do?
Jesus frickin' Grimorn giving me a heart attack.
He gonna kill you.
Technically, he did this to himself by not resisting.
I can't
Step
resist.
1. Prepare action Misty Step onto his head. Or back, or wherever's
Yeah.
more convenient.
All
if
right.
he tries to eat me.
Ready to action. If eaten, teleport. Gotcha.
Okay.
Can you miss
Step.
step
Yes.
when you're fully pinned down?
I'm a psychic caster. I can just do it.
He doesn't have to use any somatic components. He can spend sorcery points to get around it.
Okay, that established. Ithelmaldir. What was this guy's name again?
Iltharagma.
Otharagma. I remember. It's the item of my people. An object of water. My Slodak of the cold winds.
So the rest of us hear that, right?
Okay. You're going to offer up your sacred Slodak.
Yes.
What's the value on that item?
It's not expensive. It's like 300 CP, but it absorbs light and turns it to get a frosty aura.
Joe. Frosty Slodak. Absorbs
Well, everything
light.
he said, he's gonna. I don't know if you know this, but he's adding it all up. He's trying to reach that value of the thing he lost. It hasn't equated to the Ring of Coolness yet, but he's getting there. He's more worried about your party trying to kill him while he takes his treasure. He wants them to surrender. He made that clear on my last turn. I literally said he wanted them to surrender.
In that case, everyone back the heck off.
What else is happening?
Oh, right. End of turn. That's my. It's like
Oh,
we'll come to an
okay.
agreement about how much I'm giving him, but just don't get involved.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that's your life. But what about the lives of the others? This is This deal is. I missed out on the ring of coolness. You know how long I've been waiting for that ring? You. I want the. He wants that ring, the desert protection one. First of all, because that's going to offset one of the enchantments. The slow deck, going to do one. But he needs something else. One more thing that's somewhere in the realm of cold or water. And
Well,
he's happy.
I have this flask here, and I understand that. I
The
know
slow
that.
deck, though, of the cold winds.
I know that. Do I understand that what he's looking for is things connected with the elemental plane of water?
Did we hear that he said that it's only for his life, but there's like no guarantee for the life of the rest of the group?
No, that was well. Taro said spare them as well. So, but he's
What I
more.
want to add to this conversation is I have that flask of water it's from the plane of water,
Yeah.
and I got this a long time ago. It kind of helps you from dehydration in the desert wastes of Dark Sun, but this is a situation where I can part with that. And
This warp gate is open, right?
The gate went away. The gate is closed.
How am I supposed to get back?
You die.
yeah,
All right. Well, that's the second. That's probably gonna be the third thing. Is that they have to help you get back to the plane of water now.
So, what
So he'll
if
tell you
we
that his
start
plans,
fire
he'll spare your lives. He won't attack you anymore. As long as you guys
Seconds.
don't any aggression.
If he, I'm sorry, if he can't get back, doesn't that mean that she can't gate him here anymore?
Well, I mean, obviously he would expect that she will come back and then gate him back to the plane of water at some point.
If he finds
Hello?
Shamu, he would just.
Did you cut
gate
out,
her
Indra?
back.
Hello?
Wait, is he like summoned to this plane?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Is
Yeah.
it like a continuous spell, or is it just like just like he's here now?
Gate just creates an opening. The creature can choose to come through or not.
Okay.
So he's just here now until another gate is opened.
Yeah, gate has to function on a different plane of existence, meaning until she figures out where he's gone, he can't freaking get back.
Or he has to find someone to get him back.
Does anyone else even know how to cast the gate?
But hey, this is assuming that it wants to go back. Maybe it likes the plane of the tablelands here.
it's a hard.
Yes.
What items
Where's-
specifically designed to make it not miserable here?
Right, right. It's trying to get items that'll make life easier for it here. A water creature in a desert land.
Regardless, he has the heat item and the elemental item. What was the other thing you wanted?
I could give him my flask of water, and
No.
then the other thing was getting back to the elemental plane.
He just came from the plane of water. If he goes back to the plane of water, but I guess you're right. That makes a good point, Ninja. He wants a life. He wants you to find him a place where there's water or snow and stuff that he can
Control.
be desolate and people leave him alone.
Joe, Iltharagma can automatically detect that there is water at the heart of the Dragon Crown Mountains that are nearby. So it just automatically knows where the biggest source of water is, and it's just in that direction.
Oh, well then, if he'll
Could you fly us all there?
his third request will be that you guys take him to that water source.
The air elemental guide you there.
No, like you guys will escort him.
Yes, I'll have someone escort. Why do we all have to escort him?
We're all going there, right?
Yeah, you're all headed in the same direction. So it's just like the dragon is
Oh,
adding itself to the party as a very dangerous NPC.
I'm gonna refuse that.
The fire cleric hates it.
I'm not
You
doing
have no
anything to that guy.
choice.
I do have a
We-
choice.
That's
We
reasonable.
overrule him.
Can't stop me from doing what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Well, what is
Fire.
that?
All right. The fire cleric is counted separately from among us. Anything he attempts to do does not count for the rest of us because he has chosen to pick a fight with you, Almighty Dragon.
He doesn't particularly like the fire cleric either. He's fire, obviously, and
Well, he's not a water dragon, but he's from the plane of water.
Yes.
So just so we're clear, he's not a water caster or anything. He's an amphibious dragon.
He's a
Not
gem
water.
dragon with a very dry throat.
Yeah.
What's a gem?
He's tired. He's tired of the plane of water.
Yes, I described him as a topaz dragon. His entire body looks like the gemstone topaz.
So it's not actually blue like that. It's more like yellowish.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
yellow, like a yellow gem dragon.
They look like how you'd assume a gold dragon would look like if it wasn't based on a Chinese dragon that had a big mustache.
Sparkling and yellow.
Whose turn is it?
oh, I'm done. Yeah.
See ya.
I made my demands that you guys take me to the place and I get those 2 items.
Mr. Mistman
Yo,
in a rock,
yo,
being
You guys
gaseous.
counter offer or
Mr. Miss Man in a rock.
You can hear negotiations going on outside the rock.
I'm sorry. This turn though, if they try anything dangerous, I'm gonna continue my 1 restrain on him, and I'll ready my other 2 actions to bite and claw, ring sight. I'll ready that action in case I'm provoked before my next turn.
Sure.
Be ready.
Can you
I'll
ready
just
a
be-
bucket?
I'll
I'm
demystify.
basically holding my actions.
I'll demystify and stand right here. And I am also going to use my harp and cast a 5th level. Hold on, where is it? A 5th level Cure Wounds. On myself. So that is 5d8. Okay. Plus, what's my spellcasting ability modifier?
Did you ever find out how many bonus hit points you had from the Heroes Feast?
Yep, 11.
11.
I added them to this thing already.
So you were at 29.
Mhm.
And now you're healing up. You need like 37 hit points.
35.
Okay, so you're only down 2 then.
And that's my turn.
That's now my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will. Understanding all of this, I unhook the flask from my belt, and I rise.
Oh, he
up-
didn't want the flask. He didn't need the flask.
He didn't want the flask.
No, he wants that the ring that Ringsite has, the heat resistance ring, and he wants the Culver of Cold, or is that what it's called? Ringsite?
Called
Charo?
the Slodak of the Cold Winds.
Yeah, Slodak of the Cold Winds.
So taking 2 of his things. Okay.
He's offered them, so
All right.
it was
Well,
easy.
then I stay hidden
Easy
then
deal.
at this point.
But he wanted 3 things because the ring he was going to get had three enchants. The third thing is that you guys take him
Escort
to the
him.
water source.
Why? Because he wants to go back to his world?
No, he can't. He doesn't want to be in the fucking middle of the desert.
Mhm.
But he wants to go towards the water source where he can be amphibious, but not be surrounded by water all the time.
So he's automatically aware of where the nearest good lair location is, and when he gets there, he will gain lair abilities from being there.
I freaking had that. I just pull up the side and instantly find the best real estate.
Yeah, so we can face him and everybody else at the same time. Well, he has advantages over there.
While we're en route,
Face him. That's the beautiful part.
okay, so we're out of initiative at this point, right?
Well, as
So-
long as you guys aren't trying to attack, he's not going to attack.
Yeah. So at this point, we are now marching back towards the Dragon's Crown Mountains.
Or you
Or
guys
what?
still having a conversation because we're more convinced.
Well, Grimorn
Wait,
is not happy
wait.
about it. But
What
it
do you
seems
mean-
like I'm gonna be getting up out of my hiding position, and it sounds like we've reached an accord.
What do you mean towards the Dragon Crown Mountains? I thought. Well, okay, I know what you mean by. I thought we were. That's not backtracking, is it?
No,
Nah.
we're touching with Taurus and Ulreg as they are heading toward with the Thrycreen to the Dragon's Crown Mountains. I guess they left us in the dust a little bit, but that's how this happened. But I'm saying that. So we've reached an accord, and I've come up with my hands up.
Y'all are actually very close to the Dragon Crown Mountains. This encounter happens just outside of them.
Right. So we can see them not far away in the distance.
Yep.
So are we marching on then without further battle?
So, Joe, you can take on any form. Your dragon form is cool, but you can metamorphose into a humanoid form whenever you want. You often do.
I was going to do that as soon as they all agree. So I'm just kind of waiting on them to.
I think they've already agreed to be out of combat, but like it's sort of reliant on Krius and how Grimorn is going to behave. Are you going to allow the dragon to join the party and travel to the Dragon Crown Mountains, or do you continue the combat?
I want to trick it.
I have made it perfectly clear that the party does not take responsibility for your actions.
I still do. Like, you're not taking the decision for the dragon.
Yeah, the dragon's not going to see it that way. It's going to be everybody or nobody.
Okay. Well,
Freaking
anyway,
psychic lance you if you do that. I'm making this clear. I will try to stop you because this is an ancient dragon. You're getting us all killed.
Oh, you're aiming the psychic lance at Grimorn?
If he freaking tries to get us all killed, yes. I put up with enough of his BS when he almost ended the world.
What are we talking about?
well, that was over at the
The volcano.
right.
I tried to do nothing.
That would have resulted in possibly the end of the world. I rest my case.
I decided to stay out of it. That's what I did.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
well,
he's a hothead.
I classify that as... I know, right? He can't take 5 minutes to just get an agreement done and get out of the way.
I was out of the way and I ended up helping you guys. I don't know what you're
Put the
complaining
dragon here. You're unreasonable.
I don't know. You're unreasonable asking a fire cleric to accept a deal with a water creature.
I have divine powers from wind, and I would work with earth. This is just
You
you.
don't have divine power. You're
Yes,
not a
I
cleric.
do. I have divine abilities.
Magical abilities
Anyways,
or psionic abilities.
I'll play the
No,
character.
I'm being specific. Divine abilities. I have a. It's the magical acolyte thing, initiate, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Or ritual casting using cleric spell list.
There you go.
Oh, oh wow.
Still doesn't make you a cleric.
He took an initiate.
Well, he
No, he
can
doesn't.
cast cleric spells. You have to choose
an
a
initiate now.
domain of magic when you take that initiate thing, and he chose cleric, so that does.
No, I know, but like, yeah.
No,
having,
he chose cleric of wind.
What I mean
Yes,
is like
yes,
having
correct.
divine powers. That's you only achieve that when you reach a certain level in cleric.
No, he
Class.
took the magic. He took the magic initiate because
Yeah,
he's
so you
cleric.
just have like basic.
He's a
level.
basic cleric. He's like an apprentice cleric.
Yep.
He's not a full-fledged cleric, yeah, but he's the acolyte. of cleric.
It's a lot
Of
more
wind.
than nothing, though.
Anyways,
He can perform miracles of the air. Okay.
If he doesn't, if I can metamorphosis though, he's gonna metamorphosis into.
Well, it sounds more like he grudgingly agrees not to just attack outright. So you're able to travel. Okay. You continue on to the Dragon Crown Mountains.
He wants to transform into a. So what are you?
Half elf. He's a half elf. Oh, hey, Joe. You sense something nearby that you feel like you want. There's a treasure. Unclaimed
Oh, yeah?
treasure, and you're aware of its location.
I'm gonna go get it.
Alright. You find an enormous statue, like a head. It looks like a Thrycreen face, but it's got the eyes of a Avengian, like Korganard. And some of the back of the giant sculpture of a head has been revealed, and it's got like a human face on the backside. And you can see, using your dragon sight, clearly there is a treasure on the inside of this statue, inside the eyes. Each eye contains a different treasure.
I tell them I want it.
But what is this?
The party wasn't even aware it was there.
I want it.
What want what?
We knew there was something in the statue head, didn't we?
Yeah, vaguely.
No, I was like in the floor or something.
Yeah, we stood on the floor.
I point at it
We
and I
did-
say, I want it.
Want what?
It. Mine.
What is it?
This.
Are you pointing?
There's just
I
a
point at- I
glow.
point the head.
There's a
I point
glow,
the
and he
head.
points at it, and it's got like the bat signal shooting out of both eyes.
You want the light?
The
I-
thing in
I-
the light. There's something in there. I want it.
And you carry
Is it still active, by the way? When
I
no
don't
one's
know,
like
but
on
it's magic.
the
Nah, it's not currently
Okay.
active now. No, it was
I'll go.
moments ago. It was active, and then it blinked out.
I go fly on it and I stand on it again. Does it relight up?
All right. When you land on the top of it, you land on one of the antenna, and what? Do you land on the left or the right antenna?
The left one.
Okay, the left eye pops open.
You released me yet, by the
Walk
way?
up to it and grab it.
You took on a different form, right? Like a half-elf form?
Mhm. Yep.
Are you still holding on to ring sight with a hand, then?
He's
flies a
guiding
half-elf?
ringside around.
Okay, he's just following. Following near enough to be threatening.
I clutch around my freaking heart after all that.
He tells you should stay with him. For safety.
Okay, I'll do that. Do you want me to tell you what the object actually does?
Hmm. You are more valuable to me than I thought. No, that did not hit you. Yes,
That's much
please.
appreciated.
He says yes, please to you.
I'm doing something while they're doing that, Ninja.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go and take that magical net and put it into my bag of holding.
Got it.
At least you got something out of this.
So what is the what's the item then?
So inside the statue, you're going to find a bunch of different items in each one of the eyes. When you open it up, I'm going to put it on a note card here.
What's the shiniest thing?
This one's small. There's a powerful glow coming from here. There's something interesting in here.
One I identified.
He tells Moore to jump on the other antenna.
I go on the other antler.
So Ring Sight and the dragon are probably going to begin casting Identify.
Are these going towards our negotiation?
Yeah, you're making him happier.
Okay.
Could I make a
Is he a
stipulation?
wizard? He's a psionicist, isn't he? Yeah, he's a psionicist. He's not a wizard.
Technically a sorcerer dragon.
Yeah, he isn't even at ring.
So what's the item then?
I put it on this note card here on the table. The right eye contains potion fruits, an orange of extra healing, a red apple of fire resistance, a nectarine of flying, a pomegranate of longevity, three cherries of reduce, lime of invulnerability, and then in the other eye, the left eye, has a ring of wizardry, and an ever full bag of seeds, which has the strongest glow here.
So he gets the, I guess his dragon sight. He can just tell what's more valuable, like really valuable stuff. Doesn't know what it does, but it's valuable, right? But since he's gonna identify it, he'll know what it does.
So can we have some of these?
I don't need the little stuff. I don't want this bag. Figured
What
the
counts
bag.
as the little stuff?
The ring of wizardry, the potions, and the fruit, and all that.
So all of it then.
Except for the ever full bag of seeds. He just wants to see. He wants it for now. He doesn't know if he can use it or not, but he wants it.
Okay. Well, I guess we can negotiate more about that later then.
What
What's
was in the other eye?
Oh, I read off what both of them had.
Oh, okay.
The left eye was the ring and the bag. The right eye was all of the fruits.
What does the ring of seeds do?
I don't know. It's a ever full bag of seeds, and when you reach into it, you pull out a seed. It feels empty, but when you reach into it, it always has a seed in it. And it's not a normal seed. It's huge. It, like, fills your palm. It's like a big, vital-looking seed.
What does the
The
seed
dragon
grow
pull it out?
into?
You're not sure. When you identify
this?
the ever full bag, it just tells you that it produces a seed.
Well,
He'll reach in and try
Okay.
to grab a seed.
We should find a good place to plant this.
Right, so we can
back
burn it
in
down.
here. Let's survive long enough to bring it back there. Yeah.
This is the kind of item that would be super interesting to a preserver or a druid. People who want to bring the world back to life. Anything that can just make seeds that you could plant.
Armor.
Good.
And who knows what a seed this size would grow into.
Who's holding it?
Can I trade that, Mr. Dragon?
It's valuable.
I am a druid and I my world mission is to regrow this crappy desert that you don't like how dry it is into
I hear you.
what it
I
once was.
like to dabble in deals.
Hey, Mr. Dragon, I just realized something. Our goal ultimately helps you. We seek to end the Cyanatrix, and, well, I mean, technically the Order plans to do it, but we'd kind of like it done faster. If we have our way, the world will be regrown, and this desert heat will be gone.
You're not getting your ring back.
I know.
But I like this. I like you guys are good negotiators. A little brash, except for you, half elf. You are exceptionally exquisite with your voice. I might take you with me.
Where are you?
For that bag of
Wait, who else
speed,
is a half elf?
Yeah, who are you talking to?
I'm a soul.
the dragon.
Oh, yeah, I can't do that. I'm getting married in like 2 days, I think.
Mm,
She's a lucky girl.
yeah, I heard she's a
I
gem.
don't know.
Okay, so are you guys all officially ready to move to the next location?
Yes.
Well,
You-
what did
I
you
am.
want to? What did you want to give? Long.
For
So we
that
consider it.
bag of ever-flowing seeds, I have this elemental warding cloak.
What kind of element?
It has 3 magical powers. One of them lets you resist damage from any clerical elemental magic 3 times a day. The second power is that it lets you ignore harsh weather conditions from sandstorms and cold weather, or extreme heat. And the third power is that it protects you from evil and good. Oh, but that only works on elemental. I don't suppose you are an elemental.
He's not an elemental, but
Or I think it works against elementals that are good and evil.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll trade you.
Yeah.
If it's roughly the same value, he'll trade you.
It is 4,000 CP value.
Oh, he'll trade you. He'll trade you. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
He needs the cloak more than he needs the bag of seed.
Yeah. He can't. He reached in the bag. He didn't pull anything out, anyways.
Oh, you'll pull out a regular seed. Everybody can pull out a regular seed. It's just a matter of what you can grow. It's like based on the person that pulls it out, how powerful a seed is it. So like if a druid like Morg pulls the seed out, the seed is imbued with all of his druidic power and becomes like a cool tree. Whereas if you're just a regular person, you pull out a seed, it'll turn into like an oak tree, whatever.
Well, he wants you to plant a seed at his new place.
What kind of seed would come out from a fire cleric?
You only know when you find out. You have to pull it out and plant it and grow it for a month.
So
Guava
this
tree.
is this is the item I give to you.
It's actually got a thing where you roll a dice. It could be grass. It could be a little cactus. It could be a lot of things.
Ooh.
Hot pepper.
He was gonna put that on his character sheet. So what did he get from ringside again? He got the ring of I don't know what it is. You have it ringside?
A ring of fire resistance and a mask of comfort. Well, no, you didn't want that one. The ring of fire resistance and the Slodak of the cold winds.
And then you get a cloak. Now you're clothed. You've got a weapon.
Low deck of cold winds.
Yes.
Ring of fire protection.
Fire resistance.
Fire resistance. Yeah, he's happy with you guys. For sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to strong arm you guys, but I'm putting this on the sheet. He has that. How do I become another NPC?
Actual extortion.
Hey. debatable. He might become an ally later. Who knows? He could have killed you. Hey, I'm gonna be honest though. Ringside, you always surprise me with your fucking mid-combat. Hey, let's talk about this.
Persona level. It's like, I know we're just battling to the death, but how about a little heart to heart?
Where's the this bag of seeds?
Hey, Al, as the dragon, you know that other person that summoned you. Is there anything you can tell us about
Oh,
that
damn, the
woman?
book I gave was twice. It's expensive.
Wow. Hey, now I'm glad you asked. Can we get some information, Ninja, about the dragon could tell him? Because he's used him. You said he's used him in the past before. He's made deals.
Sure,
We'll share information with them.
if you want.
Yeah.
Shamu. Shamu is a wiry woman with bronze skin and thousands of brown freckles. Shamu has the narrow face and infravision of an elf, but the wider shoulders and build of a human. She wears her curly hair short, unashamed of her pointy elven ears. Abandoned as a toddler by her human mother, Shamu was to have been bait for a trap set by hunters gathering exotic creatures for the gladiatorial games. When a Kluzd approached the trap, Shamu's wild psionic talent, acceptance, kicked in, and the beast snuggled up to her and became her friend. Seeing her potential, the hunters turned her over to the master of the gladiatorial games, who found her an invaluable animal trainer. Over the years, Shamu became increasingly despondent after seeing her pets killed in gladiatorial combat. Ill-treated by the pit crews who mocked her mixed-race origins, she had little loyalty to the games. When she reached her teens, she turned instead to the unseen way, developing her talents in the psionic arts. She regards the Order as a family she never had. She is utterly loyal to it, and will do anything to protect the Order and uphold its laws.
Well, that's just tragic and sad.
Yeah, we should
No, we wanna-
liberate. We should liberate her from that miserable life.
It's really like an anime, right? Like you fight the villain, and then you find out the tragic backstory of the villain right after you defeat them.
Ninja,
Dang it, now I
so
can't
from
even
this
stay mad at him.
From this description of the Everfull bag, do I get an infinite amount of these seeds that grows trees of life?
The bag is mysterious. You're unaware of its exact properties. It's actually limited, but you don't know how many seeds you could draw from it.
Okay.
So you're vaguely aware that it is not an unlimited bag of seeds. But it's got a limit for each person, so each person can draw a certain number of seeds. So if you draw your maximum and you pass it off to somebody else in the party, they could draw their maximum as well.
Kind of cool.
Okay, so you travel into the Dragon Crown Mountains, and you're going to arrive at this area here. Walking across the scrublands, you pass between two butts that rise up perhaps 100 feet on either side. Ahead you see a line of pillars, spaced about 50 feet apart, flanking what remains of a flagstone road. In places, the road has retained its original width of about 250 feet. This is like a mega highway. Most of the road has crumbled away or been buried by blowing earth and sand. Moving closer, you can see that the pillars are carved from white stone and are perhaps 60 feet tall and fluted. The top of each has been carved as a head. Every other pillar ends in a thri-kreen head, while the others are topped by carved heads of male and female humans. Each appears to be a portrait. No two are alike. Some heads are weathered beyond recognition, others are well defined. A few pillars have fallen and shattered into rubble. To the left of the road, there's a crevasse, 50 feet deep. and it leads into a narrow cave in the butt side of you, the butt beside you. So you see a few fields of thorny cacti and another butt about 50 feet high to the right. And there are large and small butts, 75 feet and 30 feet high, and more fields of cacti. The sand dunes have formed against the butt to your immediate right. At the end of the road, about a mile ahead of you, a huge crater forms a perfectly circular depression in the plain. Like the road, it is surrounded by pillars which demarcate a complete circle around its rim. The floor of the crater slopes gradually and is dotted with large white objects. A white, multi-domed building sits at the end of the road, perched on the crater's rim between the spot where you stand and the pillar-ring depression. There are hundreds of thrycreen. They move restlessly back and forth. Several are carrying the bodies of dead thrycreen toward the crater. Here and there, one has slipped into a frenzy and hacks out its rage at a cactus or tears great furrows in the sand with its claws. Others are talking in tight, tense groups. Weapons are everywhere, some in orderly stacks, others scattered and broken. Several young thrycreen scamper around, apparently unattended. The little ones range in height from 2 to 4 feet tall. Two are locked in fierce combat. As you watch, one kills the other and then itself. Boy, that's dark.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
So the thrycreen are they're frenzied by the cyanatrix, and the unattended baby thrycreen are like straight up murdering each other in the street, and nobody's paying attention.
I'm gonna put a token effort into stopping that from happening.
Yeah, if you want. You guys just arrived and you see them fighting, so if you want to intercede and protect them from each other, you could probably do something to stop them.
A shiny coin. Did the coin help?
Sorry, what are you doing?
I give one a shiny coin.
What kind of coin?
Copper coin.
Ceramic?
Yes.
The thrycreen will swat it out of your hand and angrily bite your shin. You're lucky the little ones aren't poisonous yet.
Thunder watch. Okay. Let's get telekinetics.
You just throw the child.
Punt.
Force push him away. They are in a frenzy. So you have arrived in the thrycreen camp. Taurus is here. The thrycreen are here.
Whoa. Before they arrived, I was supposed to have interactions without them. What's the point of me getting ahead of the party?
Okay, so the thrycreen are here. They're gathered. They want to wait for the rest of your party to arrive before you meet with the Taurcreen. So you're basically just hanging out. Parts of this area seem to be religious in nature, and the thrycreen say you're not welcome to go into those areas. It's like burial sites and stuff, but you're generally welcome to be in the area here. But you might want to keep your distance from some of the fighting thrycreen, and any provocation, and they will just battle you to the death because of the intense pain they're in.
Okay. So, hear me out. What do I learn about the thrycreen?
You can see that this is where their young are brooded. Is that the right word? Like they're trained, they're reared. The little eggs of the baby thrycreen are all down in the crater, the off limits area.
Okay.
So the young that are out here are coming out of the crater. Fresh hatchlings, larvae and stuff like that. Occasionally you can see larvae around. You're basically getting a good look at the whole thrycreen life cycle from egg to larva to young thrycreen to adolescent, and then to the full grown adults. And you can kind of see how The Thri-kreen
So-
change as they get older. The colors of their exoskeletons as they shed them. You might even see some of them in the process of shedding their exoskeleton and molting and getting bigger.
So my thing is I'm Taurus Great Hunter, and I just I want to know specifically, like, the one who we ran with. Was it a princess or the leader? When she was
Cloxic.
the one we were Cloxic. We want to know. I want to know specifically how she. What kind of, if we gain any favor with them for keeping up.
It did impress the Thri-kreen that you were with, that you could keep up. Nobody else from outside of the Thri-kreen has ever been able to run with the Thri-kreen at top speed.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Respect. Put some respect on our names.
Yeah. I think last week I said there was another way to earn some renown with this faction that didn't really come up because not too many of them got killed. There was this whole thing about taking care of their respected dead, but they just have basically the one sack of remains that were regurgitated by the monster.
Yeah. But yeah, we kept up with them, which is cool. Awesome. That's all I got.
So once you're reunited, do you guys want to talk to each other about what went down out in the desert when you were separated? You can fill Taurus in on everything. And who's this new person? Taurus is probably confused at first.
We replaced you, Taurus.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
only gone for a little while.
He's way more powerful than you are.
Oh no.
I'm Taurus
no
Great
one
Hunter.
more
Who are
loyal.
you?
He is Iltharagma Great Hunter.
Oh,
Greatest hunter ever.
Yeah, greatest gladiator in the world.
I already made a talk about him too.
Telepathically project into his brain, they're bullying you. He's just a dragon. He wanted to have more stuff.
Dragons are
Dragon,
great
that
hunters.
is the greatest hunter warrior ever.
Dragons are great hunters. I'm impressed. How did you guys find a dragon?
Oh, here's the thing. While you left us to go follow the mantises, we were ambushed by one of the Order's servants, who summoned him, and we all almost died.
See what happens when we leave you for a second? Can't do nothing without us.
Oh, that raises a good question of why you left.
So that I could save the party and get ahead and make sure these guys were good.
Okay. So now that everybody's here, you're able to sort of take stock of the size of the Thri-kreen encampment. You count what looks like maybe 80 young adults, possibly 180 young, another 40 children. And then there's 40 mature adults, and then there's another 12 that you see giving commands to the mature adults that seem to be like some sort of bigger, bulkier form of like a... I don't know, in the Xenomorphs and the Alien movies, the Queen has these sort of royal guard that are a bigger version. You see these bigger Thri-kreen that are giving orders to the lesser Thri-kreen. There's about 12 of those. So this is what amounts to an army. They seem to be preparing. They have that massive pile of weapons gathered. Many of them are fighting each other as if to test each other in battle before an upcoming fight.
I have to question the big ones.
All right. Well, you haven't met with the big one yet, the Thri-kreen. Not just yet.
I mean, one of the boss-looking ones.
Oh, you go to one of the lieutenants. All right. You approach a Thri-kreen.
Salve, friend.
He telepathically introduces himself. His name is XXX.
What are you all doing while you're fighting each other?
The hive readies for battle. The hive is threatened.
What is it threatened
What was
by?
threatening the hive?
It shrugs.
How do you know it's threatening you?
Ah. It's going to explain that Chexchik says great threat come.
What's that?
Chexchik is great Torkreen. Torkreen is leader of Thrykreen.
Okay, separate question. Why are the children murdering each other?
Become strong, test one another. The weak shall die. The strong shall rise and grow.
Is the normal mode of operation then?
It sort of cocks its head to the side and says, "Do your children not fight to the death?"
No, it's many different practices that aren't that.
It seems curious. What about the weak ones? Do you not call the weak ones?
Well, if they're physically weak, then hopefully those ones can, find a different sphere. It doesn't involve hitting things with sticks.
It tells you just fail to understand the simple joys in life, like eating your runty children.
Well, I can't argue with that, so I'm gonna go talk to your check tick now.
Chexchik. The Thrykreen
like
corrects
you-
your poor pronunciation of the Thrykreen language.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah, not bother. All right, I am willing to bother persuading a lot of things. I have neither the time nor inclination to try to help these people. At least not on an individual basis.
Man, these things are cool. Their morale is listed as fanatic. Like, even if they're, like, about to get murdered by much greater odds, they only have, like, a 15% chance of ever backing down.
Like a glory in battle thing, or are they just stupid?
They're probably just stupid. Thrykreen are pretty hardcore about defending their queen and all that. The Thrykreen lead you up the flagstone road that leads to the crater. As you get closer to the rim, you can see that the crater is filled with thousands of skeletons of dead Thrykreen. All have been laid out so that their heads are facing the setting sun. Now and again you catch a glimpse of tiny Thrykreen, none more than a foot in length, scampering between the skeletons. Just 20 feet from the edge of the huge crater stands a cluster of white domes, apparently made of dried mud. There are 6 domes grouped in a circle. Each is about 50 feet in diameter and 70 feet high. They are seamless, without doors or windows. The domes are temporary home of Chexchik, the Torkreen psionicist, built in the style of the distant Torkreen city from which she hails. Located far to the north of the Ringing Mountains, the domes are made of mud bricks smoothed with a layer of white lime. One way to enter these 6 rooms is through holes at the center of the 3 of the domes. Thrykreen can easily scramble up the sides using small notches that serve as handholds. Humanoids require a dex check, DC 15, to climb up. Alright, how are you guys going to get in? The Thrykreen, they all just run in, not really paying any mind to your inability to navigate the weird bug entrance to their building.
Can we use a crazy carpet?
Yeah, you can fly in on the carpet. Or I should say, probably like you can use the carpet to get up to the spot and then step into it without having to like spider
idea.
climb up the wall.
I had the idea to feign disability, but we'd probably get eaten for that.
Smart. I'm gonna try to make my my climbs. I'll try to make the climb. I'll try to follow them up there with handholds and stuff. So athletics check.
Sure.
My athletics check is
Okay, so the Thrykreen, they're kind of like urging you towards the interior. Many of them push and shove roughly, encouraging you. Chexchik waits inside.
dirty 20.
Alright, You easily climb it.
Cool.
You don't need no carpet.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's like a 50-foot ladder that goes down into the interior of the inner part of this mud dome.
The dragon's gonna get on the carpet with them.
There actually are doors out of here, but they were, I guess, on the other side. Kind of hard to see. It's made out of stiffened hide, set 2 feet above floor level. The walls of the room are covered in hexagonal niches, each about a foot wide. This honeycomb extends from just above floor level up to where the walls start to curve inward to form the dome. At about 50 feet, the room is noticeably cooler than the air outside, or warmer if it's nighttime. The niches contain a variety of items. 1 item per hole. A quick glance reveals they're full of water skins, corked bottles, stone heads that have been salvaged from the broken pillars outside, globes of kank honey, bowls filled with nuts and tubers, plates of dried meat, censers filled with smoking incense that's filling the room with a sweet smell. This room seems to be a reception area, and the characters are free to eat and drink as they please. The Thrycreen beckon you to take whatever you wish if you are hungry or thirsty.
Plate of meats, right?
We just fought.
Yeah. The corked bottles contain Clickwin, say the Thrycreen.
What are Clickwin?
Clickwin, a sickly sweet wine made from fermented flowers. A specialty. They point at the meat and they say, the smoked meat is lizard. And then they point at another pile, and the Thrycreen says, this is elf.
I'm gonna grab the lizard and I'm like, I'm full on elf.
The Thrycreen all click and clack at this. They seem to have made some sort of joke.
I'm gonna grab the plate of elf and summon the air elemental and have it just hand that out to the children. Which I know sounds messed up, but we're not gonna eat the frickin' things, and they're all murdering each other. Maybe they'll calm them down.
Okay. Several moments later, after you enjoy yourself for a little bit, sitting here in the waiting room, one of the Thrycreen lieutenants enters through the door leading into the next dome. It speaks common and brusquely tells all of you that Chak's chick doesn't like to be kept waiting, and then demands that they follow it into the next room.
Can't tell me what to do.
I wipe my face.
I grab some meat. Some lizard.
Okay.
Warren's gonna watch the dragging.
Are we ending it about here?
What time is it? 12:01. Yeah. Do you wanna stop here and then do the meeting with the Thrycreen in the next game?
Can we wrap up what we're doing?
Well, no, it's probably a longer sort of like NPC interaction. This is
okay.
This is an entire army of Thrycreen, and Kloxik has indicated that the Thrycreen, the leader of the Thrycreen, is fighting the Order. And since you are also fighting the Order, you should join forces. So meeting with the Thrycreen could gain you an ally in fighting the Order, and you have strong enemies that can summon dragons and stuff and cast 9th level spells, so the more allies you can gather, the better. And also I would remind...
Oh, you're saying enemies can... Yeah, okay.
Also, I would remind Krius that Grimorn got a vision that there are others that you could find and help deeper into the Dragon Crown Mountain. And your god says if you help them, your odds of succeeding in your mission go up.
What, the Thrycreens?
Not the Thrycreen. It was a human and a dwarf that you saw in a vision. And if you save them, you'll have allies. But that's why you've been rushing towards the Dragon Crown Mountain, because you're aware that if you spend too long, they will be killed by the enemy.
No good.
Alright, well, I guess I'll end the stream there.